Scotch doubles live at CRs Sports Bar. Scott, Knack, and Doug Fahey against Jed Lampi and Willie Driskill. Jed and Willie were a well-oiled machine the last time that they played.
Man,
they were running a lot of tables.
They were, they looked real good.
That might have been one of the fastest Scotch doubles matches that was a part of this tournament series. That match was quick.
All right, just got a text from Ken Daigle. He said sound is perfect. Thanks, Ken. He got in the box here a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
He played on a Friday night here, him and Zach Boss.
Okay.
Yeah, they played. Who'd they play? Where's that team they played? They played Hank and Austin.
That's
Austin, right.
Yep.
They ran into a buzzsaw right there.
Yeah, Hank and Austin got in gear, too, against those guys.
Now, these guys, Jed and Willie, they tend to play. They got a good rhythm together. They're fast.
Yes.
They're fast players,
Yep.
too, So, now, I was in Florida when Doug and Scott played last. So, I was able to watch a little bit, but I didn't see the whole match, so.
That kind of a little bit out of line there. I think the 10 does go by the 15 on the side. Kind of tighten up the pocket a little bit, though.
Yeah, I tell you what, this tournament here, what I'm going to do, we're going to run some matches during the week, next week and probably the following week. Try to get this going here.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of issues with, people. Obviously, there's a lot of tournaments going on, so it's tough to schedule. But so try to run some because we don't have leagues coming up. Half teams next week and following week none, so we can kind of get everything done. And we'll finish on a Friday for sure. But
Yep.
First place, 8,000.
Oh, plenty of room in that pocket. Oh, watch out, though.
Yeah, made that a little tricky.
Now, Jed, are you going to jump that 15 in, or are you going to back cut the 9 into the 15? Or play it safe underneath the 1 ball? I don't like that, though. I like jumping that 15. But
I don't even have a jump cue in my case, Mark, so I play safe.
But there might not be a reward to that shot because the 13 looks like it does go better in the lower left pocket. And I can't guarantee on a jump shot you're going to get to that area off that 9 ball. He might play it safe right here. If he could run the cue ball down to the bottom rail and then kind of tuck right onto the 1.
That's he has it open on the bank. Okay.
Yeah, he's shooting.
I don't even think he has to twist it. I think it looks like it's dead bank. Oh, it did go too.
Yeah, a little bit tight.
A little firm, a little less speed. He would have made that one.
And he would have. That was a really good spot too on the 15 to get on that 13 ball.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Mr. Doug Fahey does here.
Yeah, the solids are pretty wide open here. I think the 2 does go by the 4, so start out in that area. And the only ball they might want to try to work on a little bit is that 3 ball. It goes off the 15 and the side pretty easy though. I'd like to use a 6 to get down on the 1. 1 goes in the lower left corner, if possible. There's a couple ways to get there though. Oh, that's going to be a tough spot right there. This is one way to get down to the 1, but I don't know if I want to shoot up over that ball. I don't really like shooting the 7 ball, but I think you have to. I elevated up over that 4 trying to shoot that 6 in. I don't like that ball. I guarantee a lot of the viewers right now don't like that ball either. Scott's going to shoot the right ball here. And this is definitely makeable. Kind of tests whether you're in gear or in stroke or not. And that was not an easy shot, but still. That was definitely the right shot, I believe, in that situation. Doug got him a little whacked on that 4 ball, though, instead of just maybe trying to get in the middle of the table more.
We have a Scotch doubles tournament tomorrow, Mark. 1,000 added. Division 1's 12.25 and under combo Fargo rate, and the second division's 10.25 and under. Anybody out there, if you're interested, we have a couple spots left. Be a nice payout tomorrow.
Yeah, well.
Absolutely.
So he's got the 9. 9 gets you to the 13 right here. I kind of like going after the 13 right now. It's a natural going to the left side rail. Maybe not, though. I don't know if he can get the right side of the cue ball for it. No, I'd go for the 15 and then go down to the 13 from here. Because he can't really hit the outside of that ball. Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, where he was, I would have taken the 15 and go up to the 13 right then and there.
That might have been a better decision too, yes. Yep. And if he could have hit the outside from his view of that cue ball, it gets really easy to get on the 13. But anytime you start elevating over another ball a little bit like that, it really changes things. You're squirting the cue ball no matter what. There's going to be a little bit of squirt on that. And that is, of course, when you're shooting and you're elevating, you're kind of pushing the cue ball down into the table, into the slate a little bit, so it does kind of swerve a little bit on you.
Well, the problem here is he kind of tied his two balls up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got a freebie here. I don't like shooting that 3 ball up there, but you have nothing to lose from it. Only thing you don't want to do is go a couple back and forth and then Z scratch up in the upper right corner with the cue ball. But
yeah,
I definitely would try to make this because you have
sure.
nothing to lose on it. They're going nowhere with those stripes right there.
They just hit just a little bit above center and come over and float the ball over.
If you make it, you're running out from there.
Doug plays that shaft he's got's about an 8 millimeter.
What?
I put tips on that thing. I've never worked on a cue thinner than that. It's unreal.
Oh my goodness! Is that smaller than a snooker?
I think it is. I mean, I would just exaggerate 8 millimeter.
Yeah.
It is super, super small. Yep. Well, I've got another meeting coming up this Tuesday, Mark, with the bankers, so we'll cross our fingers, pool players, because there might be a lot of money coming in the pool.
That'll be awesome.
I'm working on something. I can't let it out of the bag yet. A few people know, but I'll be announcing it on the live stream here as soon as I get the go-ahead. It'll benefit amateur players, pro players, and everyone, so we'll see what happens. All right, Willie played.
Yeah, try to do a safe there. It's pretty easy to get out of this one, though. He can roll up on the 3 and just run the cue ball into the 7.
Yep.
A lot of area up there to be safe.
Is that one ball? I can't. One ball looks like it goes. I wonder if it goes in both pockets.
I think it does go in both now. Just kind of a shot like that right there is pretty good, yeah.
So I see Scotty has the earbuds in.
Well, Jed, what do you do here?
I don't know if he can see the 15. If he can, we'll call him Slice and Dice Jed.
If he can swerve at that, I mean, the percentage of making that ball is, kind of like winning the lottery, but put some outside left from his view on it and spin, maybe throw that 15 in, but I don't like that. I think that's a sell. I kind of like maybe just rolling off that rail on the right side rail into the 13. And, no, he can't see enough of the 15. Never mind. Oh, no, he couldn't. Got on the 1 ball. Uh-oh. And that should be a sell. That should be a sell out there. I like starting here with a 6, 3, 4, 7, 5, 1, and then the 8 in the side. That would be my pattern. The 6 would just lead you right to the 3. 3 leads you to the 4. 4 just leads you right to the. I mean, everything just leads to the next ball. There's so many ways to get out here, though. See, now you still have to shape the 3, whereas I think with ball in hand on that 6, I go right from the 6 to the 3. And everything else is just so easy. This works, though. 7 ball, just kind of kill the cue ball, straight in on 3 on the side, 3 to the 4. Many, many ways to get out. Yeah, I'd go 7 to the 3 here. Then 3 gets you right on the 4, 4 to the 5. 1 to the 8 and the side is really, really easy. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So it's just stop shot, stop shot. So, yeah, we are live here at CR Sports Bar in Coon Rapids. We've got about just under an hour to sign up for the Friday night tournament. The Friday night tournament does have that jackpot side pot. That is around $3,100 now. Stop shot on the 4. 5 to the 1, anywhere on the table on the left side, anywhere. It's pretty easy. So again, Scotch doubles, BCA rules. Those not real familiar with the rules. One of the biggest things BCA rules is when you break if you scratch or if the cue ball flies off the table, etc., any kind of a foul, instead of having to put the cue ball in the kitchen, you can put the cue ball anywhere on the table with ball in hand. It's been BCA rules we played on this tournament series since the get-go, and same thing as on the Friday night tournament for the weekly tournament. It's BCA rules as well. So Doug and Scott draw first blood here, up 1-0. And usually run 1 or maybe 2 a year, so maybe it's even more than that. A good commentator would have that information available. How many tournaments we've ran for Scotch, what series are on, etc. Just saying. I'm just saying. That's what a good one would do. So Scott Knack at the table. Scott, member, I've mentioned this pretty often, but a member of a team called Senior Discount, been around for a long time and very storied in their history. Doug Fahey one time was a member of the Senior Discount as well. Various other members like Jason Sapir, Doug Callahan, Jim Coffey. Can't forget Vince Garcia was once a member, so a lot of players in there. But these two, a lot of familiarity. That's why I keep bringing it up. They've played on a league together, known each other for years. So.
You're playing on tables 14, 16, and 21. Be careful of table 15. They got that big mask going on.
So 1-0. Doug Fahey at the table. The 10 ball is going to give him a little bit of trouble. There's not a really easy breakout on that. If that 15 goes by that, what is that, the 9 ball there?
Yeah.
You do have a good breakout on it, though. If you can get the cue ball over the rail and come off, so you shoot the 15 in the lower right corner and then follow down into the 8 ball. But you got to kind of have it almost in a precise spot over there. I might even try to run into it off that rail. See, like right there. Look at that. That would have ran into it.
Yeah, he was going to take a nudge at it, but that
Boy,
would
he
have
could have. Yeah, he might have been able to run into that ball. Now I think Scott actually has a pretty good safety right here. He could stop shot with the cue ball here on the 10 ball, and freeze the cue ball on the side of the 8 ball, and Solids is in a lot of trouble. Wouldn't be able to do anything with the 6.
He might be a little close.
5-3 doesn't work.
He might be afraid of. If he tries to stop it, he might be afraid of kind of double hitting. He's a little closer.
Well, this is why people should play one pocket.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
It didn't even take a game and a half, and I got my one pocket plug in.
You got it.
I'm just saying. I mean, those kind of shots come up all the time in that game.
I just got JK watching. Yes, Steve Ernst from Fargo Rate, the owner of Fargo Rate, is playing tonight, Jay, and he is adding 400 to the tournament.
Holy cow. Well, I guess I will be hopping out of the booth there in about 51 minutes. It's been a good night, folks.
Did you win last week, Mark?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I got beat by Hank, knocked over for the hot seat, and then I came back and got him in the last one.
So if you're watching out there tonight and you got time and you want to get down and play in the tournament, come on down. Get signed up. Starts at 7:20.
Or if this thing would just, like somebody put on a 10-pack or an 11-pack
just
right
get
now,
after it.
I'd probably put my entry in. Oh, he had another shot at bumping it a little bit. Now he can do it again. He could still do that shot. Stop shot on the 10. It freezes right on the side of the 8 ball.
Yeah, now he's in a little better
Yep,
spot.
now I think he's going to look. He's looking right at it. Ain't he? Who cares about the 6?
Yep,
there you go, Scott.
Yep.
There you go.
He got them earbuds in again.
He's got that Bluetooth going.
Now you got to stick the rock and move the 6.
You got to stop it right there. Oh, you don't want to go down there though. Yeah, you got to just stop. Just stop that cue ball right there.
You freeze it right on.
Yep.
A lot of times you freeze it on a ball, you got to go 2 and 3 rails to get out of it.
Yep.
So.
Now, if I'm Willie here, I might kick off the upper left side rail and run the cue ball into the 3-5.
Absolutely.
And let them just do whatever they want to figure out on the stripes. Because
you can break them up out there and
or
a top there. And,
or if he can see the 6 full.
Stick it.
Yeah, if he can see this full, he'll do the shot that Scott was gonna attempt.
Yeah, stick him on the 8.
Just stick it on the 8 there. Stop it and just leave it right there. Yep, just like that. Good shot. That's even better than that 3-5 up there. Now they are going to have to work on the 4-7 if you're solids. The 4 will go in the lower left corner. The 7 will go on the right side. And I think the 4 will go in the lower right corner too, but there's small windows on each one of those shots. Hopefully for them, if you're solids, Doug will move something to help you on your 4-7, but if I'm Doug, I'm going to kick it to 14, not the 10, because if I kick it to 10, I'm moving that 7. Kick it to 14, I'm probably not going to move the 7 or the 4.
I think he's going for the out, though.
I think he is, too. I think he's going to go for the 10, and then you risk moving that.
With all them balls on the table, though, I mean, sometimes it's like, we got to go, you know?
Oh, he hit it at a good speed, though.
Well,
swish.
Swish is right.
But he hit it on the right side of the 10, too. The cue ball would have went up a little bit. I mean, any little thing like that where you don't help your opponent out much. It seems really small, but they add up over time, and sometimes it's that really, really tiny thing like that that can change the outcome of the game and swing momentum in a match. Now, if I'm Jed who fled here, Jed who fled Lampi, I might even be tempted here to shoot the put the cue ball up there behind the 3 and just kind of stop shot and then open up the 3-5. So I'm probably getting the ball in the hand again, and then everything gets really easy from there. And I guess I can't really see that 5-3. I think the 5-3 is actually makeable. The 3 ball is makeable in that combo, so you don't have to worry about that. But he tried to move the 7, and he did. 7 will go in the lower right corner, and it goes in the upper left corner too. So if you get on the 6 down there, you can kind of just roll forward, take it up in the corner. The 5, I think the 5-3 will go though, the 3 ball. If not, you could probably throw it from there, but. Willie Driskill at the table. And his partner up in the upper right there again, Jed Lampi. Oh, slow rolled that ball, and it spun out on it. Or I don't know if he threw that and spun it out or he just flat out missed that ball, but not his best shot. Now Scott has a shot on the 10 ball here. I think he can avoid the scratch. I think you could just hit it kind of more full and then throw the 10 ball in and avoid the scratch rather than to elevate. But that cue ball would have been in trouble behind there too. So really kind of a slower game on this one here for our second one. Balls are really kind of messy though. See, Jed is wearing the fast action pool table service, Mr. Rob Matson. Help him with tables now for a handful of years. Anything you need for your, made them both, Anything you need for your pool table, need it refelted, new rubber on the rails, etc. Want to sell it or whatever, just give fast action pool table service, Mr. Rob Matson, a call. And a longtime sponsor of the stream, and then I'll go over the sponsors for this specific tournament as well here. Willie Driskill at the table. We'll see now if that 3 goes. I think he's coming at it from the... No, he can hit the right side of it still. So if that 3 is pointed towards the upper rail, you want to hit this on the upper side of the 5 ball to throw it back. Oh, he's going to play safe. That's a good ball, too. Oh, did he hit it? Yeah, he did. So on a combo like that, and maybe that didn't go, but anytime on a combo like that where it's off just a little bit, you never try to, if they're frozen, you never try to cut that first ball. You'll never cut that ball. You want to hit it on the opposite side that you'd normally try to cut it thin and make the combo. And it's the opposite the way that you think. And you don't have to hit it hard. It'll turn like bicycle gears, and it'll throw that ball. And often, like on a 9-footer, you can go a long distance. You can throw that over the length of a table. Even on a 7-footer length of a table. And if you throw English on your cue ball, then you can really throw that ball. But it's definitely a shot you want to practice in various positions on the table if you got one at home or next time you're at the pool hall. Freeze 2 balls together, get them so they're just off so they won't go like up in the corner pocket, and figure out how to shoot that ball. If you want to message me, I'll on Messenger or whatever, I'll help you with it. It's really it's surprising how many people don't really know how to hit that shot. They always try to cut it, the head ball, and it won't go. Well, Doug is either looking at a 14-10 combo here or some fashion of a safe, which I don't really see much here for a safe. If he can get the cue ball, well, even if you're in the lower left corner over here, that 5 is pretty easy to back cut. I think you have to go after this combo. You should have the 14 in the upper right corner if he does make this combo for his next shot. Or the right side. Probably the corner, though. Nope. We'll miss that. That was tough, though. It was not an easy ball. So 5 ball, I'd usually try to run my cue ball on the 1, just kind of stop me and hold me there. 1, I don't care where it goes. I'll be on the 3. That way I can hit it kind of firm like that. Ooh, kind of got it. That's not the way that you wanted to end up, though. Double kiss on that ball. That left it kind of tough, but if you're Willie here, man, you just got to cut that 1 ball in, upper right corner. Run that cue ball up and down the table. If you want to try to hold it for the 7, you're probably safe with the cue ball on the left side of the 7 ball. You take away a bank on the 10 or the 14 off a miss. Maybe like that first diamond on the bottom rail there would be a good target for the cue ball. Or he's going to play safe and tuck it behind the 1 again. Good shot, Willie. Well done. Hit that ball really, really well. Now, Dan Thompson is in the house, but he is not eligible to tag in and do this jump shot. Dan is one of the few people I've known in pool that can jump a cue ball that is like that one. This one's pretty jumpable, but I mean, I've seen him do it where he's probably just like 3 or 4 playing cards away from the ball and jumped it over it. It's crazy. Yeah, that'd be a foul ball. That was a good safety, Willie. Very good safety. So this is all personal preference here. 7 of the 1 or 7 of the 3. It's either way.
So I had no issue saying.
There's really not much that can go wrong here unless you really, really, really make a mistake. Nope. Yeah, you just have to just get the cue ball on the table, up in the middle of the table off that anywhere. 3-1, take what you want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Came off that rail hard. Could have probably slow rolled that ball, but I think it might have left Jed with a little bit of a back cut on the 1. Jed missed that ball. Uh-oh. Well, oh no. Oh my goodness. And he made the 8 ball. Oh my gosh.
All right, Doug just broke with the pencil.
Oh boy. Does he break with his same
Yeah, he just broke with it, yeah. Yep.
Josh Wallstrom in the house.
He's going to the Valley tournament, the VNEA, and he's going to out in Boston with Hank for that ultimate pool.
That's right. Yeah, he was telling me about that.
All right, let's see what Willie does here. He's got the 12 ball in the right corner here.
He's got ball in hand. I think I'd start out with the 13 and I'd roll it in the side and then run the cue ball into the 3.
And the third.
Then I'm on the 11 right there, and everything's pretty simple from there. Because no matter what happens on that ball, you're good. If you catch a 3 and come on the table too much, you just take the 9 next. He could even shoot that 10 ball first.
Now you can shoot the combo and take
10,
that 13,
13.
and come down because you can play the 14, get stick, and then you can play the 13.
Yeah,
inside,
that you
know
can
what I
still
mean?
do that. Yep, 13 and then roll into the 3 with the cue ball and open up that 11 more.
No,
I don't
yeah.
like shooting that 11 from there. I think it goes, but
It does, but if you get a little goofy angle, you're not going to get on the ball you want
Yeah.
after that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So you got to be careful here.
yep.
Hey, Cindy says she forgot to stop at 6 for her time here. Is there any way to adjust that?
5-12 coming back, and that's a pretty good spot there. Roll the 10 in. Is that the 10 or the 14 in my eyes? It's the 10 ball. Roll the 10 in. You want to get a good angle on this 13, so you cut it in the left side pocket and then run the cue ball into the 3 ball. Yeah, right about there, Jed. Thanks for pointing that out. Good shot. Ooh. A little bit straight. The 11 goes, though. I mean, he can make that ball, but like Jerry and I were just saying, is what do you get from after that? I mean, if you can get on this right in there maybe and use the 3 ball to stop the cue ball, that would be ideal. Then you almost straight into the 9 in the lower right corner. But I feel that you're going to drift with the cue ball up table a little bit, which shouldn't be a big deal if it's only the 9 left. Let's see what he does here. Now it gets tougher. You're going to elevate over the 6 ball and shoot the 11 ball. Careful not to hit the 3 first. And then cue ball should actually probably release back enough to be able to take the 9 to the side. Just like, there is the trouble. Yeah. See that 11 ball? We mentioned a few shots back that taking it in the corner can lead to trouble, and that's where they're at. Every now and then, we in the booth are like that blind squirrel that finds an acorn, and we just found it right there. That's why you don't want to take the 11 that way. That's why ball in hand, you need to get on that 13 perfect to be able to run in the 3 ball and open that 11 up. And then you run out. The 12 wasn't a big deal. It was sitting in the pocket.
Yep.
You can kick that ball in from anywhere on the table.
Let's see where it was. That 4 was kind of in the way a little bit. I think you could hit ball and you take the
Yep.
11 first.
Well, he
and just
shot
pinch it back.
they got on the 11, and then they ended up with the cue ball up there.
So that's what I
But
called earlier.
Yep, that's exactly the thing. And I would take ball in hand to the 13, so I get perfectly where I wanted to be and run into the 3, because everything else is open after that.
Yep.
And he started out down here in the bottom with that 12 that was just a hanger. I mean, you can get that ball anywhere. And the trouble that was up table is they didn't handle it, and here they are. Now Willie's got to pull off some heroics. It's possible, though.
Oh, yeah.
Watch him jump the 9 in the side. Cue ball goes off the 6 and scratches in the lower right corner. Watch this. Look at the angle right there. It's there.
Cut it out,
I hate
Mark.
to say it, but it's there. It is there. Watch this. Careful.
Are we going to be playing the NHL playoffs?
What? Oh, you hit the 6 square, though. Oh, man, that was a good shot, Willie. That was a good try. That was a good try. Yeah, the cue ball did go into the 6. It hit it pretty square, though. Now the 9 is kind of tucked down there. Should have some freedom up table shooting these solids in. And Scott and Doug are once again they're almost like a relief pitcher in this match so far, just kind of doing cleanup.
Well, that's what happens.
That's pretty much, they're not getting out, and they're just leaving them tables where they got to clean them up.
Don't run 7 if you can't run 8.
Yep.
That's the old saying.
You almost got to take the 2 here. Could take the 5, but then you risk on a miss giving up the 9. I come back for the 5 off here. I don't want to come back down for that 5 if I don't have to. Well, now you're going to have to. That's all right, though. But draw back just a hair more and take that. I think that's what he was trying to do, too. I think he was trying to hold that cue ball just above the 8 to get on the 5 ball.
Thanks, guys.
It's not a big deal to come back for the 5, but convenient to just handle that whole business right as long as you're down here on this side of the table. But now Scott might not like his angle on the 7. How about this? How about just rolling the 4 ball? cue ball will bump into the 1. You're going to have the 1 for sure. If you miss the 4, you're hiding the 9 ball. I kind of like that. If you're not comfortable shooting over this ball and shooting the 6, then I'd roll in the 4 ball gently.
Now he's going to play safe anyway.
Already shoot the 4-1 combo.
Well, if it's on, you could still stick it and be safe, you know.
Yeah, if you can stick that cue ball right there and put the 8 right in between you and the 9, or draw back even a little bit, then you're on the 7. I think they have a free shot at this. I think you can just draw back maybe 6 inches or so with the cue ball. The 9 balls, the 8 ball's in the way, and if you make it, then you're on the 7. Yep. Yeah, you must be safe off of
Got
this.
a free shot off it, you know. Let's pull it back a little bit. He's good. That was wired.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Now you play that 7 ball, come cross table, play the 4, 5.
Yep. Now you don't want to come across too far. I don't want to get on that left side row. If I come up short, I'm still good. If I go long, it gets a little bit harder to go
be
from
on the proper side of the line.
Yep, just like that. That's a good shot. I'm going to take the 5 right now.
Yeah.
Come
If
back
it's
to the
straight on, you
4.
can just draw back. That's fine. Leave yourself a little angle. Just make sure you leave an angle, though. Well, you could, if you're straight, you draw straight back, play at the bottom right, but you want to try to make it easy, you know.
He could, if he has a little bit of an angle too, he could draw in and slide into the 8 ball with the cue ball. Bump the 8 over, make it more accessible off the 4. Then you don't have to do much off the 4. If you don't have to, don't do that. I'm just saying, if there's an angle on the 5 to bump it, that'll work too. Good shot. Give himself a little bit of an angle on the 4. I think.
He's okay, but it's...
I'm going to hit this with follow. I'm going up 2 rails with the cue ball, maybe even 3. Because, well, that ain't bad. I mean, he can back cut this 8. You know what I mean, though? Yep. Follow, go 1, 2, 3. You're still keeping the 8 in between you and the 9 ball.
You see where the cue ball was, Mark? A lot of times you watch these pros, how they tend to get to the middle of the table.
Yep.
And then it creates a little more angle, what they're doing, and just that's a big thing, too.
Yep. So this cue ball should be safe, though.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to miss it, get the cue ball up table.
Careful you don't scratch in your upper left. Oh, you didn't hit it. Okay.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, well, it's safe.
Can he go off the rail off the 8, or is 8 in tucked too tight? Or
I think he's going to have to pinch bank this 9.
Yep. See if he plays a little 1 hole, Mark.
Hit it with some left English, right? No, the right English. Hit it with some. Oh, he's going to go off a 9. Hit it with some right English. He could pinch this 9 on a bank, but he'd have to just hit it just perfect. I like this. If you miss it.
Nice shot.
Man, what a good ball, Jed. That was beautiful. That was a really, really good shot.
Yep. I mean, back to Dave and Doug and Scott. I mean, it was just getting on the proper side of the ball, and look what happened.
Yep.
Everybody gets sick of me hearing about it, but it is what it is, you know.
And if Doug had actually put that cue ball up towards the upper left corner pocket, Jed can't shoot that shot.
11, Mark. Last time they played, Jed broke phenomenal.
Yeah, he did. And nope, didn't get the 5.
On the break, he got away. He didn't hit that one. I mean, super square, kind of went off to our right, his left, you know. Boy, they got a nice table here.
Yeah, look at this spread. Take either one of them, I think.
Yep, the one ball's in. Well, one ball, once that 5 clears, you can make that on the right side. So we just got to kind of.
Doing the combo right off the get-go,
Yep, shoot that.
Open up the side pocket. 4 puts you on the 2.
Yes, it does. Now the key ball is that 1 ball, obviously. They got to try to get at that as quick as you can.
Well, if he can get... Oh, that's a good spot right there, because Scott now can draw back and try to get on the 6 or the 7. If you get on the 6 or the 7, you're getting on the 1 pretty easy from one of those balls.
I like that.
I think that's the area to get is somewhere just left of the 8 ball. Looks like he's going to try to hold it for the 3, though.
Roll up there. I'm playing the 3.
Well, if you get on the 1 here, that's good. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. Very nice.
I don't think he can get the 1. I think he's on.
Oh, did he get hooked on it? Oh, that's really going to be tough then. If he did get hooked on that, that's really, really unlucky. Because I don't like shooting this 3-ball over that. Oh my goodness, look at that ball.
Yep. That 2-ball, you try to just you try to slide it down and get shape on these balls. If you happen to get on the one, you take it, but he kind of let it go.
Man, that is if he couldn't make this, I think he can make the 1. I think he can make it, yeah. I don't like it though.
I don't think can he get on that 1? He's looking like he can. So
if he's not locked on that straight,
then he's got to shoot it.
Then he should get on the 7 from here. Oh no, he missed it by a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
He might not have been able to make that then, huh?
No. I think you roll that 3-ball in for sure.
Yeah, I think
Doug's
so.
a taller player too. I'm surprised he didn't. So, all right, let's see what Willie has here. I got a great shot to get out here.
I know which ball I'm shooting first.
Shooting that 12.
I'm shooting that 12.
Get it out of there.
I am not messing around. That 12 ball right in the area, I just hate seeing a pool ball. And I'm straight in on it right now. I'm taking it.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
What happened? We're going to have to look at it. Hold on 1 second.
So just a quick update. Willie or Jed, that team anyways, feels that when Doug shot that last shot that the 14 moved, that he moved it with the cue ball. And if he couldn't make that 1 ball, I'm not saying he did foul, but there's a really good chance if he could make that 1 ball that 14 would move. Unfortunately, we didn't actually record it. We weren't called over there as a referee, so that we weren't able to put the recording on it. And I think Jerry's looking back on YouTube now just to try to see if he can see a move, which is going to be difficult. Looks like Jed is probably looking it up too. But it does kind of make sense though, because if the cue ball was locked on the 14 to where he couldn't just make the 1, then he had to kind of like spin or curve or even slight masse around that ball, and maybe it did. But Jerry has it zoomed in there, and he's heading over right now with the video to show us. Interesting, and I don't know either way. It's my eyes ain't good enough anyways to see from this view whether it moved or not. But Jerry will handle this and get it squared away. I'm just saying my thoughts on that are that if he couldn't actually just shoot the 1 in, then it does open the door and increases the chances of actually hitting the 14 with the cue ball, trying to manipulate the cue ball to spin or curve or slightly masse and make the 1, if that makes sense. Obviously, if he could just went up and just cut it in, there's no problem there. He just went and shot the ball in, but he didn't make the ball. So that, again, just is keep moving the meter for me from unlikely to likely that there may have been a foul. I don't know. The 3 in the side was a shot. The cue ball could have went up, table, back down, to try to get in the 7-6. But hey, Zach Boss in the house. But I don't like. I hate shooting. We all hate shooting over a ball, don't we? Maybe if you're like 9 foot tall, like a Scott Tollefson or something with like 4.5, 5 foot arms. Then I'll shoot over a ball all day. But I don't think anybody really looks forward to it, do you? It's got to be pretty close, though. They're having quite the conference over there. So again, we are at CR Sports Bar, of course, upper right corner of your screen. That's in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, the mecca of pool in the upper Midwest. We've been running these Scotch doubles tournaments on Fridays when we can get the matches in. This one has been drug out a little bit. We had MoMA here in Minnesota. We had M8 had a couple weekends in a row of tournaments out at Canterbury as well. So there's been a lot of events going on. I think, BCA was going on. I mean, all these other tournaments getting in the way of our Scotch event, but, what are you going to do? So, again, this is the second round. They are really, really looking into this here. I wish we had like that little music, like do 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 do. There we go. No foul. Looks like, it is a foul. Yeah, it did move. I'll be damned. It did move. Willie seen it. And I didn't. Again, we couldn't see it from our view, but man, what a good catch by him. Even with ball in hand, I'm shooting that 12 ball right now. I don't want to have to. The big thing on the 12 is that you can't really shape stuff off that ball.
All right, Mark.
So it did move, huh?
It rocked. It stayed in the same place, but it rocked. You can see the shadow on it. If you go back on YouTube, it went back, it just wiggled and stayed there. It was,
wow.
And Scott said he's seen it too. We all seen it, so it was crazy.
Wow, what a catch by Willie.
I don't know if Willie's seen it where he's at. That's crazy. He's got radar eyes.
Yeah. He said he was the one that seen it, so. I'm still taking that 12. I guarantee everybody that's ever watched these streams knows that I'm shooting that 12 right now.
What he can do is he can shoot the 10, then the 13, come 2 rails, then the 12.
I've thought that to myself many times too, Jerry, and I end up not getting on that 12 ball. I make sure I'm on that 12 is off the table. I'll figure the other stuff out. So now I predict that 12 will be coming down in the lower right corner pocket.
I'd shoot 2 rails and shoot the 12 next.
We'll see how he ends up here. Okay, yeah, that did work
out.
Now, here we go. Here we go. We're a little bit off angle here. He's not going to scratch in this, so he can just put a little follow on it. But careful. Oh, I hate this shot. Oh, good shot, Willie. Well done. Well done. Oh, my goodness. I loathe a pool ball. I don't mind if it's off the rail like that. That one is off the rail pretty good. But if it's like on the rail or, a 16th or 32nd of an inch off that rail, I just hate that ball. You've heard me say it before many times. I'll lose a game trying to move that ball rather than just trying to shoot it up and down the rail. That's how dumb I am sometimes. It's not straying much from the norm. Okay, I'll be the first to admit it, but that's really dumb of me. I could actually come in and practice shooting those balls, but who does that, right? So now they're trying to get on this 14 ball a little bit. It's pretty easy to get to, but you kind of have to have a good angle to not. Hang on here. You kind of have to have a good angle on this 14 ball to not have the cue ball get away from you. I think when they took that ball on the side, I might have played for the 14 right there and then had my 2 balls up table. But I try to protect maybe too much on stuff like that. I should just trust my stroke and trust that I'll get there. These younger players. See, now, here we are. See how it's off angle now? Now you're in a spot where the cue ball is going to go, no pun intended, willy-nilly around the table. And you're in a spot. You're in a spot where you could have cleared this ball out of there a couple few shots ago. Come on, Willie. Good stroke in this ball. I root for everybody, just so you know. I root for Doug, I root for Scott, Jed, and Willie. Just like to see some good pool. Now, sometimes too, if you throw this a lot of outside, sometimes too it'll kill off that right side rail and go right across over and swim in the lower left corner pocket. I think he's got too much of an angle for that to happen here, but man, oh man, can't keep getting in trouble like this. But when you have really kind of open tables. So they're going to have to deal with the 7 and the 6. It looks like it's pretty easy for a combo in that lower right corner. I don't think the 7 goes in the lower left corner, but the 6 does go. Scott's going to just shoot the combo right now. Looks like it's pretty lined up. Just make sure the cue ball doesn't get away from you too much and go way up table here. He might not like it though, huh? It looks like it's pretty lined up. Sometimes when they look like they're really lined up though, that's when we just take them for granted and end up hitting it into the... oh, he hit that one really good. Good shot. Good shot. So 1 to the 3 and then to the 7, or 1 to the 7 and then the 3. I like going 1, 2, 3 rails with this cue ball. Get over on the left side of the table. I might even end up getting straight on to the 3 in the upper right corner pocket with my path. Might not be the right path, but that's the path I'd take. Go into the side rail, down to the bottom rail, and over the left side rail. Looks like he's going to draw. And that will work. 7 goes in the side and 3 goes in that same pocket. So again, we're live here at CR Sports Bar. We're in Coon Rapids. You got about 15 minutes for the Friday night weekly tournament. $400 extra added by the owner of Fargo Rate. I forget his name. I apologize. Good. Oh my goodness! There we go. There's a ball. There's a rack there. I've mentioned this many times, and I'm guilty of it as anybody. But so many times we have games where we're supposed to win it, and we end up selling the game. Those are the games that, if you want to get better at pool and not spend hours in the pool hall, those are the games that you just have to win a few more and have them go in your favor. It doesn't take much. But we get so casual sometimes with these tables, like, oh, well, I'll just get here and we'll figure it out. We might make the ball, we'll get here and do this, whatever. Sometimes you have to tighten it up a little bit and play better. And not sell those games. I mean, they're up 2-1, now it's going to be 2-2. And really, out of these 4 games, I think all 4 have been sold by both teams. And now Willie missed. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Man, oh man, that's a heartbreaker. Yeah, take the 7 first here, Doug. Stop shot, 3 in the side. Just stroke the ball. Give it a good stroke, you'll be fine. Oh, he's going to come back and take it up the corner. That's fine, too. So, man, that's tough. Both teams kind of handing the game back and forth to each other, and we're still in the same rack.
Now, these little back cuts, they can be a little tricky. I mean, this isn't too bad, but you start getting a little farther out, I'll tell you what, that plays with your mind a little bit.
Easy to catch that left side rail too much.
Just like that. Like that you're talking about?
Oh, my goodness.
Mark, you gave him the commentator curse.
Oh, my goodness. What?
Oh, boy.
Oh. Each themselves down there. All 4 of them. That was tough. And these guys are so good at pool, too. I mean, this shows that this, I was about ready to swear, but this stuff can really get to you, man. There's a lot of stress in this game. It's easy. Pool's easy, right? But when we start competing and then we're fighting our mind and we've got commentators up here bleating stuff, we got people running around, we got all kinds of these distractions. An easy thing that we do becomes sometimes just so difficult. And I've been there, we've all been there, so my heart goes out to everybody in this match for that last game. We'll even put it maybe in the description when it's recorded here. We'll even put it in the description. Skip game 4. Just fast forward through it. So 2-2. Now we're looking at the race to 9. Jed Lampi at the table. Got to deal with this ball down in the bottom here. What are you going to do? I think the ball is makeable. It's a ball that I'd love to have that 9 ball still in play. If I'm stripes, just because I want to be able to get on a ball from there. I don't think I can get on the 8 ball by making that ball. If I do get in the 8 ball, that cue ball is going to be zipping off that left side rail, and I'm going to lose the 8 ball pretty quick. I think this is a good idea here to try to get on it from here, from this ball. Another thing you could do is get over on the right side of the table on the 9, so you back up the 9 on the side and run the cue ball down and splash those balls. Oh, it doesn't go now, though. You see where the 2 is right there? Anywhere in the line straight over to the 9 ball, put the cue ball there, shoot the 9, cue ball comes off the left side rail down to the bottom rail. It would have spread that for him. I don't know if he had to get all the way down for that. I mean, hindsight is always 20/20, but I think sometimes you have to look at your percentages. You know, some people say it's slow play, but you have to.
They might want me to look at a shot.
You have to kind of examine the percentages sometimes. You can't just go up there and just start slamming stuff around. Are they going to handle this one? Oh, Doug is looking over here at you. How about just stop shot and play safety and put the cue ball right on that ball, right on top of the 5. I don't hit the 10 very hard, though. I just want the 10 to go to the rail. So if he kind of, just tickles the 5, I've got that 10 to shoot next. But he should be able to do a pretty good safety right here. I think as long as you don't let the 10 ball get up away on the left side rail, then you can just, you're going to be countered with just a real simple rub off the 5. But I think if you can keep the 10 down within a diamond of the bottom rail, you're good, just like that. It's a really good spot right there. This will force Doug to actually shoot the 2 ball.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
He does have a safe here, though. Here's a safe he could do. He could get over on the right side of the 5 ball and shoot the cue off the 5, slide down to the bottom rail, and just kind of tickle the 10 up off the rail a little bit. The 10 and the 9 will be doubled up. He would have a long back cut on the 15, maybe into the 13 up there, but I'd let them shoot that all day. I kind of like that, though, just kind of rubbing into the 5 and then sliding the cue ball down to the bottom rail and then coming up into the 10 ball. The thing with that, though, is that you do sell out that 9 pretty easy. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah. I think that 9 gets sold pretty easy that way. So, scratch that. This is a good shot. Yeah, that's a good ball. It still gives the 15-13 combo up, but I think everybody watching the stream right now would be okay with their opponent shooting this combo from down here.
What have you got here, Mark?
They're on stripes right now. I think he's got that 15-13 combo. Oh, he might not be able to make that.
He does. He's hooked.
Yeah, I don't think he can make that, can he?
No. That was a great shot by Doug.
I think he can hit the 15, though.
I hate to say it, but that was a one-pocket shot.
Yeah, that was. That was a really good shot. He hit that one really well. Now, he could kick off the right side rail and play the 13. Nope, he thinks he can make it. Oh, he could make it. Man, what a shot, Jed. Man, what a ball. What a ball. That was really something. Now, I still think that Willie wants to get the cue ball right over by the 2 ball. Take the 9 on the side, come right down to the bottom rail and get on the 10. Or he could get on the 10 from here, too. Let's even probably. Is he going down there? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, jeez. I think he just got there. Oh, my goodness. Maybe. Yeah, I think he's got it still. That was so close. Good shot, Jed. Now Willie's going to have to figure some way to get the cue ball back around for the 8 ball. He should be able to run. He could be able to run the cue ball into the 6. It'd probably catch the right edge of the 6, but that would still give somewhat of a shot on the 8 ball. Otherwise, I think he has to play this really, really tough ball. 9 in the side, slide the cue ball past right there. Well, pass the 6 up to the upper right corner. 1, 2 rails, come back down and play the 8 in the right side pocket or right lower corner pocket. That is a tough shot. See, I hate this ball right here because I think there's so much scratch in that. Maybe they can run to the 7 square enough though. Love to hit the 6 with this just a little bit and slow you. That's a good ball. Here we go. I'm glad I'm not shooting this ball. Josh, if you watch this before we play, I don't want to be here. I should be able to handle it being here, but I just don't want to be here. Good shot, Jed. Made it look easy. Hit it way better than I would. Breaking. Last match that they played, as Jerry had mentioned earlier, he's breaking incredibly well, making a couple of balls each break, really good spreads, and as we see so often on this table, drying up.
Boy, I tell you, right when we recovered it, man, they were making balls. The floodgates were open, Mark.
Yep.
But it's snugging up a little with the play on it and the chalk on there. So
Stripes is really, really looking juicy here. I mean,
real good.
No real opening shot for a solid anyways, but a good shot. 15 is still in the open, and everything's good. I might be tempted to shoot that 15 right now. Just because if I use the 14, there's a small little window up there to not be straight in on that ball. And if I shoot that 15 and kind of float down right now, I could go into the 6 or the 4. That gets me on the 13, and then it really gets simple.
I like that play, shooting that ball.
I like shooting this ball here.
Yeah, just smooth it in and out. It's a thin cut, so the cue ball is going to run on you. You've got to be careful.
I think that's definitely the right. Now look at it. Boom, you're on the 13. Oh, that'll work. I really like that play. I like that pattern, doing that. Because I don't like shooting that 10 and getting kind of straight on that ball up there. You're really making it tough to get back down the middle of the table.
They got to be careful here. They want to get that 11 out of there if they want that 8 to go down here. You don't want to try to hold that 11 and play the 8 in the upper left corner there. But so they got to kind of maneuver around, get that 11, 9, and 13 out, then the 14, probably 12, and then on the 8, 12 on the side. But this is no easy out here.
No. Can he go into the rail and then back into the 13? Or is that too touchy? And then take the 13 in the lower left corner. That's pretty touchy, though. You got to hit that 13 just right with the cue ball. I might even try to slide down with a bunch of right and go a couple of rails with the cue ball here.
Yeah, if he catches that 5, he goes in the corner, though. You know what I mean? Oh, he's kind of playing the bottom left.
Oh, wow.
He's trying to hold it for the bottom left. Wow.
Well, that changes everything.
It does. The 8's in a pickle here, though.
I think he can run into it with the cue ball right now.
If he can, I would.
Yep, I think he can.
But
if he's got a shot at that right now, you have
the problem. He's got to be careful. If he hits it and the cue ball comes out.
Yeah.
He's kind of. Well, no, he has the 5 ball down there. I'm sorry.
He could use the 5 though too. If he gets a better angle on the 5, he could use that to run into the 8 ball. He doesn't have to move it right now. Looks like he's going to try to though. Oh, missed it. It's all right though. I like that play, Willie. I like trying it from there. I think that was the right play. If you could just bump into a little bit and get it off that rail so you can take it past 11, that's money. But you still have a good way to break into it from the 5 ball. See where the 12 is? Anywhere on that line up there in the 12. Anywhere in that line for the 5 would be ideal. And you got to deal with the 1 ball still. Which isn't really hard, but... So you got to deal with the 1 and you got to deal with the 8. Could take this off the stripe. I don't think you have to, do you? Oh, he did. Yeah, nice. Well done. So now low right, come back and get on the 5. Nope. Oh, no. Did he get there? Yeah, he did get there. Nice. Now you can run to that 8 ball. Now you run into that 8 ball and move it. You don't have to. It'll go up the upper corner there, but I like moving it. Especially with the cue ball where it is. Nope. Doesn't look like he wants to shoot the 5. You got all 3 balls to shoot at, the 1, the 4, or the 5. The 5 gives you the chance to move the 8. The 1 and the 4 will put you in a position where you have to figure something out for the 8. And get you in to where you can go after the 8, which is where you're at right now on the 5. But Willie's going to draw back, I think, a few inches here. Nope. But maybe they're not going to try to break it up. Maybe they're going to try to shape it. There is room over there. I mean, if you get the cue ball right where that chalk is on the left side row, that's obviously ideal, but...
Where are we at here?
They got 2 balls left, and they got the 8 over on the side row. Looks like they're going to try to shape that 8 instead of try to move it. Willie had a breakout off this ball earlier, but chose to go a
He's
different
not
direction.
straight on there, is he?
I think a little bit.
You got to draw it in between 11 and 8. Ooh, man. Nice
Oh,
shot.
look at that
Willie.
shot.
Look at that shot by
Wow.
Willie. That is perfect.
Man, and he gave him a good cue ball, too. Wow. That was, that was a really good shot. Man, that was good, Willie Driskill. Holy cow. Good shot, Jed.
Great out.
Well done. Yep. Great out. Fahey took second place last week in the high roller 9-ball tournament. Had a good run. Little Joe, of course, the most beloved man in Minnesota pool at this time. Well deserved too. If you've heard me on the stream before, I could talk the entire stream about Little Joe. So you've heard it all before. I tell you what, get a lesson from the guy. Get a lesson from Little Joe. You'll thank me later. So incredible to have a coach or a teacher of pool athletics or whatever, musical instrument, whatever, that gets more excited than you do when you start figuring things out. Those are the special ones, and Little Joe does that. That isn't to knock or take a shot or anything on any other pool teacher. I'm just saying that Little Joe's attribute, one of his biggest ones, is that he is in it for the shooter. He loves people learning pool. And when it starts to click for people, he just lights up. I mean, it's just lights up. I could put him, when one of his students figures something's out, I could put him at the head spot of my sleigh. And he would be my Rudolph. He lights up so much. But man, I love that guy. Little Joe, I just love you, man. Yeah, a lot of us do. We're blessed to have you around here. Definitely a treasure. So 4-2. They were up 2-0. Now everything flipped the other direction, down 2-4. Couple untimely misses. Oh man, that was a good shot, Scott. Beautiful. Well done. Open up the pocket for the 1. So Friday night tournament is a race to 2-2. And again, if you are on the way, you might as well go catch the matinee. No, not the matinee, but the 7 o'clocker is 7:15 because registration is closed. There's a lot of money in that Friday night weekly. Doug Fahey at the table. 6 ball is going to be a ball that they're going to have a hard time to shape. You got about a diamond to the right side there to get on it. I don't like the 4 to the 6. So I might actually shoot the 4 here and try to get on the 1 in a little bit different angle. Although he could draw off this 1 here and slide down the table and get on the 6. Looks like that's what he's trying. How'd he hit it? Oh my God, man. Oh my God, Scott, you deserve better, dude. You hit that ball good, man. God, you hit that ball good. Oh, that is such a heartbreaker. My God. Oh my God, he hit that ball so good too. Hit that ball good, man. We've all, you know what I mean? That ball it just seems like it just keeps rolling, rolling, and rolling. It just goes too far. Dang. This game's such a heartbreaker sometimes. Oh, look at this ball. Nope, you're gonna be in trouble. Did what you could from there, Doug. You guys had some bad luck in this rack. You know, you're still not out of it though. Maybe Scott can pull some of the TJ Steinhaus kicking magic out of his arsenal here. And 6 in the lower left corner. Pretty sure if he does make this, Doug will be banking the 8 cross side. Oh, look at this ball. Oh my God, what a shot. And he got screwed again. Oh my God, Scott. Oh my God, Scott, I just want to run over there and give you a hug right now. I think you need a hug, dude. You are getting jacked, bro. You are hitting some shots, and you're just getting just the dog. Oh my God, that hurts. What a shot. What a kick shot. Oh my God, that was beautiful. So, Doug, get out the peg stick, man. Get out the little, what is it, 38 inches? Is that what they are? Jump cues? Get it out. If you got one, get it out. Yeah, you're jumping. Oh, my God, man. Scott, you deserve better, dude. You deserve better. You're atoning for that miss in the last rack, Scott, and you've got just a shaft both times on it. Oh, my God. What a heartbreaker. Still in it, though. Here's the thing, though, on this. If he jumps and is banking this cross side, I think the 8 ball is going to kiss the cue ball. I think he has to jump it in the left side pocket. Yeah, he's got to jump it there. Because if he goes to bank this in the cross side, the 8 ball is going to run into the cue ball. Even if it does get by I think there's room to go by the 15, but I think the 8 will come back across and smack the cue ball. The way they're rolling against these guys, probably put it right in the corner or in the side pocket too. Scratch. Come on, Doug. Not easy shot here, obviously, but just make sure you hit it. You don't want to give a ball in hand. Oh man, what a ball! Oh my God, he hit that one good. Oh my God, he hit that ball so good. That is not an easy jump shot, and man, oh man, he hit that ball good. These guys, Doug or Jim, do not go to the casino after this match under any conditions. Do not go to the casino. You guys are getting such raw luck. You're doing incredible pool shots. You're getting 0 ROI. So now Jed and Willie are doing cleanup. And it gets pretty easy. Shooting 4 balls that are wide open, and then you got the 8 ball left. This is where we get in trouble sometimes. Like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What am I missing here? Look how easy these are. See, Willie's like, what am I missing here? But I like this. Just kind of taking a little bit of a peek, walking around. Will that ball go on the side? I don't like that ball on the side, the one he just looked at. I like it there, though, yeah. If it was down table just a little bit more, I'm shaping that ball on the side all day, though. I don't think Jed wants to shoot that from here. I wouldn't. I'm going 13. And then have Willie get me on it better off that 10 ball. He could actually draw back. No, here's what you do. Take the 13, just draw back and shape that 14 off this. If you don't get on it, then you just take the 10 and get on it the second time. So you shape 2 balls here. Draw back and just take the 14 next. If you don't like it, take the 10. Or 10 to the 14. See what I'm saying, though? If he draws back there just a couple feet, give yourself a chance to get straight into the 14. I mean, it's not a big deal, but then you're just not like a straight-in stop shot. Now you have kind of a weird little back cut. See? I mean, this is handleable. Really, really handleable by everybody at the in this match. But you can make it easier on yourselves, right? Well, when you got Jed shooting middle of the pocket from anywhere on the table, why not though? Now you see Jed and Willie are getting a little bit more of that rhythm they had in their last match. They literally were like, they just ran into a team that just got in gear. And that was Dave Action Man O'Keefe and Dan Key, and they did nothing wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. That's one thing about pool and some some sporting events, etc., is that you can do everything right and still not get the results that you wanted. And they didn't really do anything wrong. They just Willie and Jed were just in gear, man. Oh my God! If you get a chance, if you haven't seen that match, go back on the YouTube page there and look up that match when Willie and Jed had played previously in this one. They played Dan Key and Dave O'Keefe. And that's the thing, anybody in this event, all the teams can do what they did. Just it's harder to get in gear like that. Both guys getting in gear and maintaining that kind of rhythm and that kind of level of play through an entire match like this in Scotch. It's really remarkable. So we're at 5-2 now, race to 11. Oh my goodness, the best back scratcher in pool right there, Leslie Noonan. Five to 2, race 11. How many people did you have in the Friday night? 37. What are the payouts?
Don't know yet.
First has got to be almost like 3,000 or something almost. Well, if they win and get drawn, they're getting 3,100. So, but 400 added. That's pretty juicy. That's pretty nice. Oh boy, I think you lost your pocket, didn't you? Yeah. 13 don't go past the 12. Played off the 6. No, nobody does that. Combo the 12. No. I might try to lay the cue ball right over there to the left of the 5 ball. Just kind of tuck it in there beside the 5 and play a safety. He's on stripes. Yeah, I think he is doing a combo. I don't think it goes. Oh, he's going off the 6. Man, he almost made that ball too. That was so close. If he just caught that ball, that really had a good chance of going. Wow. Scott has, the last game, hit a few just incredible shots and literally got the shaft each time off of doing them. I even said I should go over and give him a hug.
What's that?
I said, Scott, last game, he hit a couple of shots that were so incredible, and he just got terrible leave off of it. He got just so unlucky.
It's nice when that happens.
Jed almost looks like he's wearing a helmet.
One thing he could potentially do here is put low left on it, and it'll go right into that 5 ball.
Run into those balls, yeah. I think he's going to give Willie a razor-thin cut on the 1 ball, though. Well, Willie, you wanted to cut that 1 ball. Here you go. I think he'd shoot the 7 and come back for this. But he does have a good cue ball. The cue ball might go off. I don't think, no, the cue ball ain't going to go off the 5 on the side. So I don't think the scratch is in play. But if he mishits this one, he could scratch, yes. If he hits the 1 too full, he could go off the 5 and scratch from the side. If he makes the 1, I don't believe he has a path to scratch. Unless the 5 goes into the side rail and then kicks off the rail and kicks the cue ball in the right side pocket. There's all kinds of bad things that could happen. All those bad things don't happen, though, if you take the 7 and come back for the 1. Oh, he wants to shoot it. Yep. Is he going to bank the 5? Yeah, he banked a 5. Oh, and he got, oh my God, he got screwed now too. Oh my goodness. Well, Scott, there are a couple more of those, and you guys might be at even on these. But oh man, what a tough break. Should have just called safe, Willie. I don't know how you didn't see that. Oh, look at this. Jesus, these guys are giving such good shots at some of these balls. I mean, some of the lowest percentage shots that are existing, and they're almost hitting them one after another. Keep in mind, that last game, Doug tried to jump that 8, and it went right off the point. He almost made that ball. Yeah, there you go. Scott has been on a roller coaster in this match. A couple tough misses and then a couple, few incredibly well hit shots. As good as he could hit them, and just getting screwed on the leave and getting bad rolls. What a roller coaster of emotions. You know, you miss the ones that you're supposed to make. And then when you make the ones that you're really low percentage to make, you make it, and then you get just a shaft afterwards. And then he missed that ball there. That wasn't easy, but it gets a lot tougher. It gets a lot tougher on that side, Scott, as he found that when you're trying to snap draw and kind of put a little throw in the ball, as big as these sides are on these diamond tables, once you start trying to jam it a little bit like that, they just kind of spit it out sometimes. So he's taking the 2 ball up in the corner. You don't have to. You could take the 1. The 2 goes in the lower left corner, and you can get on it from the 6. You could take the 1 up in the upper left corner. That'll put you on the 7. I kind of like that better. If he hits this with any pace, he might even scratch in the side pocket. On the 2. See? Watch this. Cue ball. Oh, what a shot, Willie. Man. That was nice. Now Jed's going to have to back cut the 7 in the side and float the cue ball up to the end rail, right about where those chalks are, and come back with some outside left and bring the cue ball back down the middle of the table. You're going to have the 1 or the 6. Ideally, you get on the 6 first. Now you got them both. Take your pick. Actually, the 1 works out now a lot better. You can slide over and get on top of the 6. Get a good angle on this. Just like that. Hit that ball good. Man, Willie's just smacking that ball in now, too. Kind of a bad angle on this one, though. 1, 2. 2 rails follow. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, just move it down there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Woo! How are they rolling? Same time, I was getting rolls, and we even were talking about it, and I said, yeah, the problem with that, though, is that the pool gods keep receipts. And so at some point, I'm going to have to pay for these rolls. And we all know how that feels. Sometimes they just roll. Everything just kind of works your way, you know. You still got to play good, but it helps when the little intangibles are kind of tipping in your favor. 14 ball. Up 6-2. Should be able to get on. Ooh, miss. I was going to say, should be able to get on the 13 from that. And look at the stripes. Stripes are wide open off this. If you get this ball, take care of these 2 down here, get on the 11. Oh, boy. Gets pretty easy then. 15, 9, 12. Ball that they got to be careful on, that they just can't take for granted, is the 11 ball. I think, though, it does go in the corner if needed, but I'd much rather, of course, get on it on the side. You can always come back for it too. It's not something you have to take care of now. Just like that. Good shot, Scott. Well done. Now, if he can float forward here and get on that, get on the 12 first, that'd be great. No biggie if you don't. Shoot these in any kind of a combo. Okay. So now if he's going to follow on this, but if you slide into this and bump the 9, you should be able to get on the 9 regardless. Or just come around like that, even better. Much better idea than what I had, Scott. Very nice. Now these guys are starting to shoot with a little bit better rhythm too. So important in this game, just to have a rhythm. There's nothing wrong with tables that are messy and clutch situations and things where taking more time, being methodical. There's a difference between slow and methodical. And it's also relative on, like I was saying, just how the tables lay out too. I mean, sometimes tables just don't lay where you can just go up and just start pocketing balls. If you do and you don't have a game plan, and if you're not going to get out, then you just hand it to your opponent. Nobody likes doing that. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Good out, guys. Well done. Good out. Just for making this happen. Doug Fahey at the table, got a ball on the break. And look at stripes. Ooh, boy. Look at solids. Pick them. Whatever you want to shoot here, just shoot it. But really, look at this table. I mean, you could take it whatever you want. I kind of like solids myself, just for the way the 8-ball. I think getting on the 8-ball may be a little bit easier. The 8-ball has to go in the lower right corner if you're stripes. That'll work. I like this. I like going to solids. I don't even mind taking the 6 here, then 6 to the 1 back up table to the 7, 7, 5, 3, 4. Any variation like that. Hey, Cody, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody on the stream, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button on your browser or on the app, and also hit the thumbs up or thumbs down if you're enjoying the stream. Now, I have mentioned this. See what Doug does here. Oh, we got to come back across. 4 is there. That's all right. I'd mentioned this before. I do have a hoodie that I wanted to raffle off, and I'm going to. I'm not trying to forget that. It is a Dunsky Dungeon hoodie that I'd gotten a couple years back. It is a 3X. It runs small. And I fit in it, don't get me wrong, but the sleeves are a little bit short for me. And it's only been tried on. It hasn't actually been worn. But anybody that does follow pool on more of a high level knows of Dominic Dunn. And him and his wife and family had lost their house in a fire recently. And pretty damn tragic. So, but I do have a hoodie again that I want to raffle off. And the reason I mention that as far as in the Dunsky and Dominic Dunn in his house and that tragedy is that I believe there's a couple of GoFundMe's up. I don't have that information available, but they lost pretty much. It was pretty devastating. I mean, anytime you lose your house, I mean, obviously it's devastating, but prayers with them. And, if you do have needs for pool needs or whatever, if you haven't went through him before, I don't know what he has for stock or availability, but if he does have if you have any pool needs, maybe try to reach out to him, see if you can give him a little bit of business. I'm sure he could use it right now. But I will be doing something with that hoodie, so I haven't forgotten that. Again, that's Dominic Dunn, D-U-N-N. And one of his Facebook pages too is Dunsky Dungeon. So thoughts are with you, man. So Doug and Scott riding the momentum back the other direction, and this will get them within 2 games here. A couple solid outs these last couple of racks. I think I think Scott will end up taking the 8 in the lower left corner here. Unless he can slow roll this and hold it there. No, he's going to hit it firm and get over to the right side of it. No, he is going to hold it. Nice. Well done. Great shot. Great shot. Nice couple racks by these guys. Very nice couple outs there. Not surprised at all that Doug and Scott are putting together a couple racks here and fighting back into this one. Not surprised one bit. They that one game a couple games ago, not to keep beating that dead horse, but Scott had a couple of shots that was just phenomenal and just got absolutely screwed off of him. I mean, just absolutely terrible result for his shots. And, oh man, it goes that way sometimes, right? Things that we should do all the time easy, we have trouble doing, and the things that we don't expect to happen, all of a sudden we just make the shot, and oh, there goes the cue ball, hide behind 2 more balls. Great. Yeah, wonderful. But they're back in it. 4-6, race to 11. Seven goes. How about taking that 7 and drawing him right back into the 3? The 2 goes in the lower right corner. I think you can get on the 2. If you can move that 3-5, as long as they don't tie up over on that right side over there, if you can move that 3 and the 5 at the same time, I think you can get on the 2. Yeah, he's going to snap draw back into it. Nope, he didn't. He went for the 2. That's all right. But here's the thing on the 2 now. If he shoots this 2, the cue ball goes into what is it, the 14 there? Yeah. Shoot the 2, run the cue ball off the edge of the 14. Cue ball goes off the bottom rail, back up to the middle of the table, and that 14 clears, so the 3 goes in that pocket. Follow me? 2 ball, lower right corner pocket. Bump the 14 with the cue ball. Cue ball goes back up the table, so you get on the 6, or you might get on the 5, and then the 3 goes in that corner pocket. And then the 8 will go on the side. Might be a little bit away from this ball instead of just floating down into it and bumping. I think he's going to have to maybe even draw into it. But I definitely, I'm using this stripe to move my cue ball. I'm moving my stripe to use the cue ball, and boy, that ball traveled a long ways. It was up by the rail. It was up by the rail up towards the corner pocket. It was on the left side of that diamond, though. I'm not going to... Yeah, Jed's looking on the... It's on the left side of the diamond pocket of the diamond. Yeah, it's like right in there. It's on the left side. Willie was looking on the right side of it. Jed's on the left side. Jed was like drawing a circle on there or something. Well, Doug had moved the 6 ball when he was looking at getting down on a shot. Moved it all the way from down to the end road to where it is now. And now you might as well shoot it. Why wouldn't you? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm shooting the 6 ball right now. I think the 6 actually does you better than shooting the 2 now, because the 6 ain't up table. I think I take the 6 on the side and smash those balls. 11 moves to 15. Oh, wow. Look at that shot. Man. Look at that shot. Oh, my God. How do you hit that ball? Scott, how straight in look for you? Jesus. Doug hit that ball as good as you can hit that ball, man. Oh, he hit that good. Get the cue. Oh, no. There goes the 3 ball. Uh-oh. Oh, does it go on the side, though? Yeah, it does. It goes on the left side. It does go in the left side pocket. You got an escape route. Yep, there you go. Man, oh, man. That shot that Doug did in the 2, though, I loved it. The 2 ball rolled the same speed the entire way to the pocket. Just... Got to get a really good angle on this 3, and he didn't get there. No. He can make this ball, but he's not going to get on the 4. And this may not, he ain't going to do this, but I think you elevate with the cue ball and you play the 3 off the 11 in the side. That's the only way you'll get your cue ball up there to get on the 4. Because if you make this 3 and don't get on the 4, you're going to lose the game. So it doesn't, it's going to sound weird, but it doesn't help you to make this 3 ball. And you kind of have to. Can't safe anywhere. You could try, but you're at such a disadvantage if you're solids. I think he's got to elevate, shoot the 3 into the edge of the 11 and try to carry it in the side, though. Or he's got to force follow on this ball and really zip it. Now that may work. Cue ball would go into the 15 briefly, then go off the 11, and if that squirts up table, you'd get on the 4, but he's going to have to really stroke the numbers off this ball. Hit it with some high rate. Smack that thing in, and the cue ball goes into the 15. It'll probably end up hitting the 11 square, though, so he's going to try safety. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, of course, but I don't know if I would have done a safe on there. I don't think that. I don't think I can get. I don't think I can get stripes in enough trouble off that. Now, if Willie can follow on this 9 ball, he should be able to just cut the 9 in the lower right corner. Cue ball goes into the rail and then into the 8 ball. You have the 13 or maybe the 10. Or you could draw back on this ball. The reason I like going forward on this is that if I miss this, and I get that cue ball over on that left side rail, like into the 8 area, solids has no shot. Maybe a bank on the 3. Yeah, like right over in there, Willie. But you bring in a scratch off this ball too into play. He might not be able to avoid the scratch actually off the 9. Or he's safe off the 13 and float the cue ball there. You catch the edge of the 13 where the numbers are, then float the cue ball right to the left of the 8 ball. That's a really good shot. And I don't think he can make the 14. But I kind of like this catch. I like that better actually. Catch on the edge of the 13, then have the cue ball just float over to the left side rail and tuck behind the 8 ball. Or just shoot the 12 and run out. Good shot, but I messed up the 10. Now, here's what I do here. I shoot the 10, roll forward, and then put the cue ball behind the 8 ball, and I don't even call the 10. I play the cue ball, though, to get the cue ball away from the 5 and from the, or 4 and from the 3. Get it safe up behind there. There you go. Pretty obvious shot to do. But you got to take away the 4 ball, too. Yeah, you see, that doesn't work. I mean, he may get away with it here, but you got to get the cue ball up just a hair and avoid the 3 and the 4. Because I think he can make the 4 and actually get it on the 3, a bank on the 3. And the 3 goes in the lower left corner. If he can get just below the 8 ball with the cue ball, that 3 goes in the lower left corner. That's a fairly easy bank. In fact, I'd probably use the 8 ball as my backer. So you take the 4 in the lower right corner, bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail, back up the left side rail, almost where the chalk is there. Hit the cue ball right there, and then it goes up into the 8 ball, and I've got a perfect angle on the 3 ball to bank. Then I just shoot the 8 in the side after I make the bank. Pretty easy, huh? The shot's there, though. Just shoot the 4, come down to the bottom rail, a little bit of outside. Cue ball. Oh, first place tonight is 420. It's 420 for first place. That's a pretty juicy Friday night tournament. Wow. So 4-6 here, race to 11. And again, Doug can make this and get on that bank in the 3. It's kind of a natural path. Is he going to play safe?
Tracy DeAndrea, Derek Carlson, table 6.
Oh, it's a pretty good shot, but you don't improve the 3, and it's fairly easy, safe to come back on that. But I'm surprised Doug didn't shoot that 4 there. You're not going to scratch, and you're going to end up with a bank in the 3 no matter what. I don't know. Something about that bothered him though, so it's good enough then. Oh man, what a shot, Willie. Jesus, what a shot. I thought he'd just kind of roll it in. If you make it, great. If you don't, no big deal. You're not selling the game out, but man, oh man, he hit that ball. Well, no, Jed, you're on the perfect breakout on those balls. You're in the perfect spot. Oh, what happened here? Jed, you just take the 14 or the 10. Just take the 10 and run into the 11-15. And he spread everything. I mean, if you're going to have to shoot that shot anyways, right? If you're going to win this game, you're going to have to break those balls out. So why wouldn't you shoot that? It's surprising. I mean, they're solids is handcuffed though. They're not going anywhere. Cue ball anywhere up table, they're not doing anything with solids. So I guess it's all good. I just there was a perfect angle on that ball to run into those balls, and then you had a ball up by the corner that Jed shot. So if I shoot that 10 ball, run to that 11-15 and get stuck over in that side area over there, I just shoot that ball in the corner. The ball that Jed shot. And then you run out and win the game. You win it now anyways, though, because I don't know. I got a lot of bag of tricks when I'm playing pool, but I don't got this one. I don't know what you do here. Catch the edge of the 3, the right edge of the 3 from our view, and then tuck the cue ball down underneath the 4 ball. I mean, just barely catch that 3, and then the 15 is going to move, though. The 11 will move a little bit. Oh, man, you're in trouble.
Matt Kreider, Zach Boss, table 17.
You could kick at the 4. Above the left side pocket, catch that rail and try to kick and make the 4. I mean, technically, there's a way to kick it on the 4, make it, and the cue ball goes over to the right side of the 3 ball, and you get on the 3 on the side. Technically, but that's if it's like hit absolutely perfect. What's he doing here now? Getting some distance. It's always a good idea. Get some distance with the cue ball. 15's tied up a little bit. Not bad at all. Now we'll see if Jed shoots the 11 and runs into the 8 ball, which I don't like. I think that's... I end up putting the 8 ball in the drink in the side. Now I think you play safe here. Roll into the 15 ball and put the cue ball on the 8 ball.
I don't know if he has room to mark, does he? Can he get behind there?
Yeah, I think he can, yeah. Get in behind the 8 ball.
I don't know. He's kind of looking at it.
Yeah, I think he can get behind there. I think he can see that 15 full.
If you stand up and look at it, you think so? From where you're at? Can you see it?
Well, you're right. He can hit it square, but I don't think he can hit it to where he can get behind the 8.
No,
he could bank it cross side. I don't mind stop shotting right there and banking it in the corner because the 3 doesn't go. Well, no, it does go.
Yeah, 3 goes down.
Is he going to cut it?
Oh, that was a great shot right there
look
by
at that.
Willie.
Look at that shot.
That was top notch.
Man,
right
oh man, is that good?
Did he get him on that 8? If he didn't, Doug still has a shot. I thought he snuck behind there. Maybe he did.
I think Doug can go off the left side rail and hit the 4 though. spin it with a whole bunch of right, go off the left side, just underneath the side pocket and go up into the 4-ball.
Not yet. The other guy's not here.
I think anything to hit the 3 is gonna sell the game. I think you just try to touch the 4 up there with the cue ball. No matter what
If
they
he
do,
can see it, I think he's got to go for it.
they're in a tough spot. Is he going to try to bank it off the
He
rail,
cut
then
it.
off the 15?
I
Can he
think
cut it?
I think he can cut it, can he? Hell yeah, he can.
Oh, he's going to cut it. Oh, wow.
And if not, maybe he's going to go off the rail off the
Yeah,
15, but
maybe.
I think he can cut it.
I think he is cutting it. I'll be damned. Look at this here. Oh, we went off the 15. All right. Man, oh man. I didn't think he could even make that ball, let alone shoot at it. I thought he was tucked on that 8-ball more. My eyes are getting so bad, I'm surprised they ever make a pool ball. Good shot. Get up, up, up. I like it. Take that one first. And Willie and Jed, I tell you what, last time they played in this, they got in that gear where they kept putting rack after rack together. And oh no. Oh boy. I think he can make it. I think he can make it. Yeah, he can make it. Oh my God, Willie. Oh, that was almost disastrous, man. Oh my grapes. Oh.
What did I miss, Mark?
Willie almost hooked him behind that 3-ball, and Jed was able to make that ball though. Oh my God, that was so close to just disaster. Oh, I'll invite him into our booth then. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, Willie.
Oh man, look at that cue ball. Right off the get-go.
All right, this is a big game right here for Doug and Scott. They got ball in hand. They got an opportunity here. They got 13 ball tied up by the 1.
Yeah, 4 balls messed up with the 12 and 14.
Now that's how it usually goes too, don't it? When you're down,
Yep.
you come to the table. It's like, oh boy.
I don't mind stripes. I kind of like stripes better than solids here.
He's playing the solid. He's playing the combo, getting that out of there. That's not a bad play right there if he can do it. I like that.
Yeah, that'll solve all their troubles, wouldn't
Get
it?
out then. Don't try to get cute. Don't roll too hard with that 12 ball so it gets in the way.
Oh,
However,
the
I think
the
he got
7's
that
there.
2 in the side, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got the 7 too.
Well, back it on the 7, but that 2 I think goes in the side, but he's jacked up on that.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to elevate and do that ball though.
If he cuts this thin, it's going to run, but he has a 3 ball on the right side over there.
Man, I'm getting a major cramp in my leg, Jerry. You know what that
Uh-oh.
means?
That means you need cheesecake.
Cheesecake. The wonder drug. Helps my bad back, helps with my cramps. I mean, it's universal.
I'm going to ask the doctors if that's true, Mark.
Oh my goodness, is that leg cramping?
Better stretch it out a little bit. Go take a walk.
Oh, I rode the bike for 15 miles this morning, and then I took a jog this afternoon. And
Wait. You were here playing pool. I know you're lying now. I think you're boning Jake
in my mind, I was riding the
Okay, I
bike,
gotcha.
though.
Let's see what he has here. Looks like he's going to roll forward on that 6. He's got to get out the proper side, the 2 to come up, play that 5 in the upper left, and should have the 1-8.
Yep.
Should be all right here.
Should be good. That's all right.
Yeah. Now he wanted to roll up a little farther on that ball.
Kind of a weird angle on it now.
You can see the look on Doug's face. He's like, damn.
You know, he almost, I hate to say it, but he almost needs to bank this in the side now.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I don't think you're going to, if you can hold this ball on here, that'll be one heck of a good shot, but I don't think you can.
He's looking at trying to hold it, or does he have to punch to come off that end rail and out?
I think he almost has to bank this ball. You know, that's a shot too where if Scott would have got up too far up table, he could have took the 2 down to the corner as well.
Yeah.
He didn't want to err on this side. He wanted to err on the other side. He would have had some options. But Doug shot a ball where he slow rolled earlier that was phenomenal, and he hit it so good. He could probably, but he can't get the cue ball like he did on that one. Can I tell you what? That cheesecake here is it's like the wonder drug. I cannot push it on people enough. It solves everything. Rheumatism. You got a ingrown toenail. I mean, you name it. That cheesecake will solve the problem. Get yourself some cheesecake.
Let's see what Doug does. Is he going to punch or just roll forward a little bit and play that one ball next? Looks like he's going to roll. Oh,
Did he try to bank it?
He did try
yeah,
to bank
he did try
it.
to
Yes,
bank.
he did. Now, got the 13
So-
tied up.
Yeah, that 13 is a mess, ain't it?
Yeah, they got a little work to do here.
Well, the 12 ball, he could draw off this ball and move that 13. Risky. You could shoot the 9 ball too in the lower right corner, snap it with a lot of follow, and I think you'd avoid the 15 and run into the 13 too. Or I like this almost better, getting over on the left side of the table and then back cutting the 15 and drawing into it. Because if I bump into the 13 square or hit into the 1, then I've got the 10. Ken, I tell you what, if you'd had that cheesecake, man, it'd be like putting on the Superman cape. I tell you what, man, I cannot rave enough about the cheesecake here. It has done wonders for my health. $13 ball. What are we going to do with the 13? Oh, you're not breaking it out from there. Uh-oh. The more balls they keep making here, the more it starts tipping back into the favor of the solids. And I think they're at a point beyond where they can actually probably get a good safety out of this. There's spots on the table where they're safe, but I would have loved to have gotten and you know where the 5 is? A little bit above the 5 ball with the cue ball. I would have loved to have gotten right there because you could take the 15 to the side and then slide right over into that 13-1 right in that area there. But this is not easy to get out from here now. A 13. Not only is a 13 a mess to get to, but you're bringing in variables about where you end up with the cue ball and what you end up with after. You're running out of options. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit too far out. I'd like a little bit better of an angle on this, but Jed can snap this and get over into that 1 ball. And you don't have to move the 13. If you move the 1 and bump it, the 10 will get you back onto the 13 if you get over there. Just like that. Oh, my goodness, he hit that ball so good, too. God dang. Oh, man, he hit that one pretty good. Look at the 10. 10 gets you on 13. 13 gets you on the 8. If I'm Scott here, I might even stop shot and draw back and just make the 2 into the 9 and call safe. Yeah, but I might even play safe here. Just shoot the 2 into the... No, because I think the 10 does...
Do you want me to move here?
But... Whoa. Yeah, that'll work. I was going to say, did you leave a cross bank? I think the 10 goes. Yeah, the 10 does go on a cross bank in the side. This ball is makeable. In fact, can he cut it in the side, on the left side? It does bank in the right side pocket, though. And if I'm him, I'm not going to cut this ball, because if you cut this ball, you're not going to have a shot in the 13. Did I lose my... Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, there it is. He can make that in the side. He's looking to get shape to bank the 13 mark. See that?
I lost my skull cap here. There we go. Yeah, I like cross banking the 10 right here, because the 10, that'll get me on the 13. I don't I don't like cutting this ball and then not having a shot in that 13.
He's looking at
cross banking the 10.
it. Yeah, maybe he can't make it to the left side, so he's looking at cross banking it.
Because I think the cue ball does hold for the 13 then. You got to kind of hit this pocket speed though. I don't think you can really slam this one in.
No,
you got to keep the cue ball up above.
He tried to come back up for us. What he's trying to do.
Try to come back. He would have got
Boy,
there.
he would have got there for sure. So, great opportunity for Doug right here in Scott. So they have to get this game right here.
Yep. Well, I don't like that one ball, Fear. I don't know. I mean, that's straight in ball, but I hate shooting that ball. I do this shot here. Yep. Shaped it one in the side.
Gotta be careful. He hits this too. That cue ball get away from him. Did it real good.
Good shot.
That was a nice shot right there by Scotty.
Good speed, everything. Look at that cue ball.
Hit that one perfect.
Yep.
What did I say about when someone gets a 7?
Yep, the momentum goes back the other direction. Like every time.
Pendulum swings this way, that way. Here it comes.
Bill Hansen, Josh Wallstrom, table 18.
Good shot. Good out. Friday night weekly 8-ball tournament. I mean, does it get any better? Not only that, is there a tournament where you can win $400? Thank you. Oh, it was whipped cream or whatever? Sorry, so they brought my medicine and there's no whipped cream, but Jesus, Jerry didn't bring me cheesecake. But yeah, $420 for first place in the Friday night tournament. I played last week, the first one I think I played in over a year. I ended up, fortunate enough to win it, but man, oh man, $400 for a weekly? God, that is incredible. People say that pool doesn't pay. Oh boy.
Ryan Janikowski, Trevor
Oh boy. This is a tough break again. Man, oh man. Easy there, Jim. That's a tough break. You run into that sometimes where you're coming in from behind balls and stuff, and you catch one full, and then the cue ball just sticks. It's hard to prevent sometimes. A lot of times what it'll happen is when you're coming off the bottom rail up into a couple of balls, and you get stuck behind the ball. Not very often you go into a side rail like that and come back into the balls and end up stuck. Oh, look at this. Scott pulling another magical shot up. Oh, my God, man. He almost made that ball. He almost hit that score enough that ball followed it in. Amazing. Awesome. Thank you. So, again, we are live, CRs Sports Bar. We're in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Mark Weaver in the booth with Jerry Johnson. I just hit a number on the soundboard here. If somebody can tell me if the volume changed. Is it still good out there? I hit one of the gauges here that I'm not supposed to touch. And I don't know. It's on the 7-foot numbers. Let's see here. Well, Willie, what do you do? You bank to 12? Man, they're in Stripes is in a little bit of trouble here. I kind of almost like taking the 12 and banking it back towards the 5-ball. If I make it, great. If not, maybe I tie it. I don't think that 12 is going to come into that 5, though, and mess it up, though. I think no matter what, the 5 would still be makeable. That's probably a good idea here. Try to get safe down to the bottom rail. Nope. These kind of racks right here are really good for eating cheesecake. Just a little heads up for everybody out there. Can you throw that? I asked for a little bit of whipped cream. They brought me over a tub. All I need is like a spoonful. That was like a half a container of Cool Whip.
Oh, look, they got another chance to get out, make it 7-6 and breaking.
Yeah,
Hello.
They do. Yep.
Wow. Now the key here, they want to leave an angle on that 6.
Yeah, anywhere up on the rail would be good.
Or he's going to come high.
Just trust the table here and just roll it in. Uh-oh.
No, he's good.
Yep, you're
He's
right.
good. I would have played it up like that. I wouldn't try to hold it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's perfect. Float this down table there.
Take the one on the side.
Boom. Ding dong daddy, we got 7-6.
It's crazy how it just
It's
goes
almost,
back and forth.
It's
so
almost
much.
a given.
Yep. Doesn't matter who the teams are either. It always seems just to work that way.
Well, he's got. You can hold it, just kind of ease it in, but you didn't want to come too far,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh.
Oh, foul.
Oh my God.
Because he got that goofy angle instead of coming off that
Yeah,
end rail and out.
just snap it in hard and then run it around a couple rails.
Goodness. Commentator
Wow.
curse. I said something I shouldn't have said.
Jeez, I think you're like 2 or 3 times you've done that tonight.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh man,
That's brutal.
you've got to get it there. Snap it hard and go a couple rails if you have to, but
Well, let's see what Wee Willie D does here. We played at 14. We're going to play for the 12 next, I would think. All right. He's got indecisive here. He looked at all
he
3
is.
balls right here.
I think I shoot the 14
I
and
shoot the
try to draw
14
back
first.
and get on the 9. If I get a good shot on the 9, great.
I think he has an
If not,
he
I can
is
come
straight
back
on.
for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's kind of straight on.
He's dead straight on the 14. You can draw back or
Or you go go across one rail, back to the right side rail, and come back out in the middle of the table. Off this ball.
Mark, I copied
Man,
you.
look at your fancy whipped cream there. I got mine in a little styrofoam container. I guess it pays to be the big dog.
I don't know about that. Look
I
at
got a styro-
hey, look what he did
I
here.
got a styrofoam plate even.
No, you didn't. Look what he did here.
Nathan Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
12.
Wow.
You're supposed to shoot the 14 first, draw back.
Yeah,
play
draw
the,
back
play
for
the
9.
12 ball 9.
Or if you play that ball, just go into the rail hard and come back out in the middle of the table.
This would be a great
Now,
shot.
Jed's got a. Oh, look at this ball.
Wow.
Oh, my God. What did we just see?
That was a mess.
What just happened there?
He had a great shot and he scratched on the side.
Man, oh, man. Well, first, Doug gave the game away by just slow rolling the 1 ball. And that's hard to do, just to put it on the edge like that. And then they just had a simple out.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That there, you don't want to come back to haunt you. You know what I mean?
Well, they both teams are doing it where they're just hitting some shots that are just like you're handing the game away.
Shot, but he just didn't.
Talked himself out of it.
Yeah, he just didn't pay attention. All right, they're opting for the side break now. Look at the balls they got open here.
Wow.
However, I don't know if they have a real good start shot here, Mark.
I don't think so either, do
I
they?
think you got the deuce in the corner up there.
5 don't go. The 2 goes. How about does the 2 go on the side and you can run the cue ball into the 11? You might scratch off that ball. Boy, look at these balls. They're wide open and you don't have a shot. You could thin cut the 9. This is a tough starting spot right here. Well, if the 5 goes, then it kind of makes it easier. I think the 5 leads to the 6. If he can make the 5, that should lead you to the 6. I don't like any of the stripes, though, to start out. I don't like the 15. The 15 does you no good. You're going to end up table. You're probably not going to have a shot that you. Well, if the 5 goes, I don't know why he's taking the time that it took. But we'll see. I'm glad I'm over here in the booth because I know when I play this, I'm as undecided as these guys sometimes. It's so much easier over here in the booth. So I'm not making light at all the situation that these guys get in because it's way different being over there. Some things just make you scratch your head, but it's competition, man. It gets all of us. None of us are immune to it. None of us. Now this 7 should get him on the 6 ball. And here's what I like. The 6 gets you on the 3. The 3 will get you up there to the 4. And the 4 gets you on the 1. So what you want to do to get on the 3, 7 will get you the 6. 6 will get you on the 3. I want to be straight across from the 3 from the right side rail, like in a straight line almost. So I've got to cut the 3 in the lower right corner. I bring the cue ball off that rail up in between the 10, 15, all the way up towards that corner and shape the 4. That's my out. 7 to the 6, 6 to the 3, 3 cue ball in between the 10, 14, 15. So you hit this with some right English, come down to the 9 ball, or not. Well, now we'll go a different route. I'm surprised on that because that 7 led right to the cue ball goes right into the 9 ball, and then you're on the 6. Scott should be able to get there though, but I don't want to shoot that ball. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 7 will put him right on that 9 ball with the cue ball. I don't know if you want to. I don't think you want to shoot the 6. I think you almost want to cut the 1 and try to run into the 4 ball and try to get a shot. This will be. Wow, what a shot. Oh my God, what a shot. What a shot. Oh my goodness, what a ball that was. Now Scott can draw back maybe and take the 1 in the lower left corner. Or does he run into the 15 ball and take the 1 in the upper right corner? Man, what a shot by Doug. Holy cow. That was incredible. That was thin. Man, that was a thin ball. Spin it with some outside and go 2 rails and get on the 8. Left. Or you can go right English and come straight up the table too. 1, 2 rails just like that. Oh man, that was so close. So close.
Todd Swoboski, Corey Johnson, table 14.
So I'm sorry I'm in and out here. I am working on something in front of me here. I apologize, everybody. I know it's rude to eat while I'm commentating. I apologize. Jerry actually has a piece of cheesecake in front of him now too. So Leslie is eyeing it up. Huh? What? Those are fighting words. You know that? Don't be talking bad about my cheesecake like that. Well, maybe the caramel don't like you. Maybe I don't like you anymore, hating on my cheesecake. I don't. I suppose. I suppose.
Did he overcut or undercut the one?
Undercut it. Oh, no, he overcut it. I'm sorry. Yeah, he overcut it. Went into the side rail. Yeah, he threw it with a lot of outside English on that, and that probably ended up squirting the one out more. He hit it really at pocket speed, so. Uh-oh. Man, oh man, these guys are just making it hard on themselves. It'll go. I mean, you can cut this ball. It'll go, but holy cow. You have tables they're supposed to get out on, and they're just finding ways to just make it tough.
Yeah, Jed hit that harder than he needed to.
Yeah, he did hit it harder. He could have stayed up and at least left some kind of a cut on that ball. Or even instead of, if he couldn't go follow in and go in and get on the 15, he could have drew on that and brought it down to the bottom rail. A lot of different things and put him in this spot here, but I think Willie can still make this ball. It's just what's going to happen to the cue ball and what's going to happen to the 8 ball. I think he's going to run into the 8 ball with the cue ball. The 8 might end up on that upper end rail. Oh, and he scratched. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Those tables that are just, you have the balls just laying out there, and you know, the thing down those racks, you can't get yourself in trouble, and then you win those games, you know. And it sounds easy. I'm not making light of how tough it is, because we all compete and we know that things happen, but when it's happened over and over and over in a match, you got to fix it. And really, it's not that. It hasn't really lost you the match. I mean, it's 7-7. You probably should have won it maybe about a half hour ago. But at the same time, you're not out of the match. You're just letting your opponent back in so much. So we're at a race to 4. Oh, cue ball got away from him. That's where I scratch on a second ball break a lot of times too. Bring it over to the side rail and go straight across. Now let's see if Willie and Jed can navigate a rack here and not steer their boat into the rocks. It's, you know, calm seas, my friends. Calm seas, and you should stay away from the rocks. But, oh boy, competition just, it does it to us. But, man, some tables you should definitely get out on. You don't know how many times I've driven home from an event and had this exact conversation about me. So I'm not immune to it. I'm definitely not immune to it. It's painful. But here's the thing. We're 7-7. With all the things that these two teams have done, handing games back and forth, it's a race to 4. Nobody's lost anything. They're both equally in it right now. It's just a race to 4. I feel that Jed and Willie probably could have won this about 20 minutes ago, but Doug and Scott would tell me, hey, you know, screw you, Weaver. We're here to win too. And they're showing it. You know, they're not going away. I'd never would expect them to go away or lay down or anything. These guys have played far too much pool and have too big of hearts. Oh, no. Boy, he shot that one quick. He went down with that ball, and he just, it was like one motion, man. He shot that quick. Shot that ball so quick. And he might have got away with it, though, because I think the only thing that Doug has is a bank on the 9.
Ryan Janikowski, Josh Wallstrom, table 6.
It might be all that he has, actually. Yeah. You can play safe. How about this safe? No, I don't like that either because you're going to get stuck on the way back. I was going to say put him to the left of that 7 ball. But I don't think he's going to like the next shot. Does he bank it? Yep, bank. Almost. All right, Jed. One of the hardest things in pool is to erase the last couple shots that a person has done from their own mind. And here's the thing, Jed ain't even playing bad. It's just him, Willie, Doug, and Scott have all had just terrible things happen to him off of shots. And then they've had things where the percentage is really low to do something, and they pull it off as good as anybody on the planet can. And you gotta just love it. You know, that's competition. You never know what you're gonna get sometimes. You know, it's part of pool too, is that everything just seems so simple and easy right there in front of us, and all of a sudden we take like you know, let's say it's almost like you're playing Scrabble and you got all the letters in front of you, and all of a sudden the word just appears, and then someone just scrambles them all up, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this was so easy a minute ago. That's pool. Because now you're in a situation where, you know, you start doubting yourself when really you have no reason to. I don't know what to do here, Willie. I think I float off the 5 and then make the 9 with the cue ball. And let them shoot the 10. Something like that right there. Double up the 50. Oh, you got to make the 9, though. Good try. Good try. But I think that's what I would have played, too. You got to protect the 15, which you did, and then just make the 9 with the cue ball. Cue ball, yeah, he's going to have a 10 ball. Way, you know, that's not an easy shot, but you tied up to 15. I think you did a pretty good job. Just have to make that 9 ball. Now, if I could catch the outside of that 14 ball from here, I'm shooting that and making the 2 ball and put the cue ball up table. Which I think Scott's doing. Or is he going to make the 13? That's a good shot, too. Well done. Very nice. I like that. Well done. Well done. You got a bank open on the 1. You could take the 1 into the 9. Oh my God. Well, the 5 is open for a bank, and the 7 goes, and woohoo! Here we go. No, you just want to play for the bank. Yeah, there you go, Willie. I don't know if you're trying to draw back and get on it, but just play for the bank. Jed's a good banker too. He banks well, so he's got to make sure that you leave an angle that he can. There you go, good shot. Angle that he can get something on that 8 ball for you.
Sean Holmes, Philip Hansen, table 16.
Good shot, Jed. Man, beautiful. Beautiful ball.
Table 12.
He's a good banker, man. Did I call it or not? Jed banks that ball very well. Now Willie's got to back cut this 8, and they go up 8-7. Really on a rack that they probably shouldn't have won. So it's good for them to get one back because they handed a few that they're supposed to win. They handed it right over to these guys. And you know, Scott and Doug's defense and against them, they've handed a few away too. Nope. Oh man, that might do it. 7-7, but that might do it. There's things things like that happen, and you start missing, 8 balls and giving racks away, and it, happens in a few games in a row, or in 80% of games in a row, or whatever. It starts to really wear on you. You start doubting everything. Earlier in the match, when Willie and Jed were ahead by a few games, Willie makes that ball. It just shows how quickly things like that can just swing. It's something I've mentioned multiple times in the stream, and I believe it wholeheartedly, and I'll say it till I'm in my grave, that the game becomes more mental than it is physical. There's things physically, fundamentally, that we can always improve on, but it shifts from being about pocketing balls to mental game in our own mind. Because the whole process of shooting a cue ball into another ball and making a ball is pretty simple. You just hit the contact point, right? But we all know it's not that easy. Oh, he put the 14 right in my favorite spot on the table. Well, back up to 10. Cut the 11. He's going to hit this with some snap draw. I think the cue ball might even end up in the lower right area of the table. Oh, boy. Yeah. How do you like to get on this 14 from here? He's going to have to elevate off the rail and then draw back off this ball and get on the 14. This is not an easy shot. Unless he thinks that 14 will go on the side. I think it's too much on the side rail. I think it's too far away from the pocket. I don't think he can make that ball. Unless he shoot it up in the corner. Maybe it does go on the side. No. See, this is what I'd be thinking in my mind. No, it don't go. Don't shoot that ball. I'd be stupid if you didn't, because everybody knows it goes. This would be going through my mind right now. Oh, you got to shoot it. No, it's just easy. Just roll it in. Take it up in the corner. What a shot, Scott. Man, what a ball. Holy cow, that was not an easy shot.
You put it all the way down?
Yeah, took it up in the corner. Much bigger pocket. I thought he was going to try to just touch it into the side, but he had a way better decision than I was thinking. Cue ball come back up. There you go.
Perfect.
Straight into the side. Suddenly, Scott and Doug are in the lead for the first time in the match. Lower left pocket. Not this time, though. Made the wing ball, too. Oh, man. Look at Stripes here. Look at Stripes. Pull back on the 14 a little bit. Shape the 12 or the 11, and you're off and running. You could even probably pull back from the 14 into the 6.
He doesn't even have to.
You don't even have to go that far, but yeah, you can go forward and get to 9. I like taking care of this 11, 12 right now if I can, though, because then I can just come back and get the 8. He's going to roll forward, though. Oh, he almost came up short on that, too.
Even if he had it, he's got the 15.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, the 15's there as a bailout. See, now they're out of that area in the region of that 11, 12. Now, I mean, they can get back there. But where he was in that ball, if he just draws back 6 to 8 inches, he's got the 11 or the 12. He can pick which either one. And the 11 and the 12 lead to each other.
Stevie, did you find him?
So now you got to come back into that area, and you've got to get underneath the 6-8 kind of, if that makes any sense. Because anything above that with the cue ball, you're getting weird angles on any of the stripes. You're getting a weird angle in the 12. You're getting a weird angle in the 11. I mean, neither one is going to be like lead you to the other ball. We'll see that here pretty soon, I think. Scott's going to have to come up with a really, really good ball off this 15 with the cue ball on the rail. And really, his best move right now might be to take the 12 right now. Because if he rolls a 12 in, the cue ball gets right on the 11 ball. If he shoots this 15, he might not like how they end up. Yep, I think you have to shoot it, Scott. You make it, you're on the 11. Just make the ball. Don't worry about the shape. You're going to be on the 11. Oh, not that hard. Oh, he got it. And they got the 15 up there. That wasn't an easy ball. Anytime you get that cue ball by that rail, it's not as easy as these guys make it look. Start taking away part of that cue ball. The shots get a lot tougher. You got to come back for the 8 somehow. I like going down to the bottom rail here with some left and getting over right where his hand touched on that right side rail. So you go down to the bottom rail, hit that left chalk with some left spin, and the cue ball goes over to the right side rail right where Doug touched, and then get straight into the 8. Right, just like that. Down by the chalk, right where Doug touched, right there. Just like I drew it up. Exactly where the cue balls hit too. Man, he hit that perfect. Thank you, Scott. You make me look good. Good out, man. Good out, you guys. Very good. Mark Weaver in the booth with Jerry Johnson bouncing in and out. Race to 11 here. And came up dry. Willie Driskill hopping up to the table.
Peyton Holmes, Tracy DeAndrea, table 10.
I don't like that 12 or the 13. 7 goes, the 2 goes in the lower left. 7 gets you on the 1. The 3 and the 6, they're workable. The 6 goes up in the corner. I think I'm on solids here. On solids, start out with the 5, and you might actually even be able to shape the 2 off the 5. Put a little inside and inside right, get down below the 1 ball. Or over there, but the problem with right over there is that the 7 doesn't get you on the 1 now, and I don't think the 2 goes by that 14 in the lower right corner. So now that's a tough spot down there too. I hate to tell you this, Willie, but I think you are going to have to back cut this too. Yep. Oh, overcut it. And the cue ball might even scratch. Nope. Oh, he did make it. I'm sorry. I thought he overcut that ball. I thought for sure he overcut that ball. Oh, they're on solids. Yeah, I thought for sure that he overcut that ball. I thought that ball was going to hit like a ball and a half from the pocket on that rail.
What's going on here, Mark?
Well, they're on solids, and they're down 2 games now.
9-7. What a big game this is. Ooh, doggy.
And I don't think the 4 goes off the 9. I think he can make the 6, though.
Well, I tell you, that's...
You can totally make the 6. That breaks that 3 out.
Well,
that's a tough shot on that rail long distance.
Yeah, and the cue ball is going to...
Under the heat.
You can't really worry about the cue ball. If you can make the 6, you got to just take wherever you end up with the cue ball.
Yeah, and he might roll up and bump that 3 and get goofy anyway.
Do one of my roll in and tuck behind the 4-ball safes? Nope.
That ball kind of turned. You see it skid
did.
on him.
Yeah.
See, at that certain speed, when it hits, it clings, it turns it over.
Yep.
Wow.
So 9-7. These guys trailed most of the match.
They were down 7-4.
Yep.
I made that
And
comment.
here we are. Yeah, you made that comment and everything changed.
Wow.
Jeremy Gamble, Stern Erickson.
Can make the 9 here, though. And I think he can get on the 10 from here. Not from there, though. That's all right, though. It's all right. That's all right. Scott Knack at the table, up 9-7. They are on stripes. That 10 ball is going to be trouble. I like, depending on what he has an angle on that 12, if he can take that 12 and get down on the 10, is that the 10? No, the 14, I'm sorry. It's behind him now. It's on the bottom rail on your screen. If he has an angle enough to take that ball on the side and get a shot on that ball on the bottom rail, he can run the cue ball up into the 10. See the 12? If he can take that 12 and get some kind of a shot on this 14, you can run the cue ball up into the 10, and everything should be able to go then. Oh, boy. I thought if he could slide down on the right side of the table, over the right side rail, instead of coming across like that. But he must not have had an angle at all, or enough of an angle to do my shot. And now you're, I don't know if the 10-13 even goes. I don't know if he can cut the 10 into the 13. Let's see if he steps away. Boy, it's close. I can look over here from the booth even at the table, and it's close. I don't think it goes, though. I don't think he can make that combo. If he can, then you just have to follow forward with the cue ball, and you'll get on the 15 for sure. Apparently, it does go. Boy, it's close. I don't know. I don't blame him on this indecision here because I don't know. Looking at this on the screen and then looking at the table from the booth, like standing up and looking at it, it just, yeah, I don't think it goes. I don't think he can make that ball. Try to safety on that. Well, Willie, if you take the 3 and shoot it into the 10 ball and run the cue ball over into the 4, you should have the 6 in the side or the 1 in the corner. Or possibly even the 3, but I think the 3 will get tied up on the about the area where the 10 ball is. I wouldn't mind the 10 cue ball going off, the 3 ball going off the 10 into that 13 actually. Move them both. That's good. Oh, no, get out of the way, 10. That's all right. 6 ball goes. 6 goes, take the 1, run off the 1 into the 14 ball with the cue ball, take the 3 in the side. 8 ball probably goes in the same side pocket. So pocket speed on the 6. And then you should have a natural shape from the 1 to run the cue ball right into the 14. Just slow roll. Don't let the cue ball get up above the 8 ball though like that. Don't get there.
Wow. He tried to bump the 8.
Yeah, I think he tried to run into it, didn't he?
Now he's got to take a shot and either try to bank that 3 or cut it to the left side.
Yeah, well, I think
or left corner.
I think it does go in the corner, but
he's gonna have trouble with that.
What's going to happen with the cue ball and the 10 ball?
Yep.
You could bank it though, on the back upper right corner there, but That's kind of a crazy shot. I like
It
cutting
is,
the 3
yeah. I
instead.
mean, try to cut it, take your medicine, see if
Yep.
you might catch a rub off the 10 and come up. And
Yeah.
play
Well,
the-
and if
know
you
what I
can
mean?
avoid the 10 completely, you're probably going to get up above the 8 ball
Yeah.
and have a longer shot on the 1, but you're going to have a shot. I don't think you can avoid the 10, though. I think he's got to run into it. And they might even kick him to the left, right back over the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to bank it. See what I'm saying? If he catches
Yeah.
the 3, just catch the edge of that 10.
Yep. He didn't like. He thought he was going to
Cue
get
ball.
stuck down here.
Yeah,
you know
I
what mean?
think he will. I don't like shooting that 3, cutting it. I'm probably going to bank it too. I'm a fan of games with banks. I got the,
Yeah. Here goes Wee Willie D.
now he could roll down and shape the 1 in the side. Oh,
Oh, I
he
thought-
hit that pretty good.
Table 17.
Let's just double up here. Nope. He hit that one pretty good.
Yep. He had to
Very
twist it. He had
close.
to twist it a little more.
Yep. He hit that pretty good though. That was a good shot at it.
Oh, he looks like he probably has an angle. He can float down, play that 14 next year. Or yeah, 14 ball down here if he wants.
Oh, this one ain't getting there.
Oh my God! Now he did it. Oh,
Oh my God!
Doug looked
Oh,
and shook his
my
head.
God.
Did you see that? Doug did it. Scott was going to do it to him.
Looks like Scott had a little bit more Wheaties this morning than Doug.
Oh my
Man,
God!
would you imagine though if they both did that? If they literally almost did.
Tell you what.
Oh, this isn't a good angle here, is
No,
it?
he's not the best shape right there. I mean, I think he's all right, but it's gonna leave
Doug might
long.
not get a Christmas card from Scott this year. He might be off the Christmas card list. Scott will say, "Hey, remember back in May when we were playing in that one? Yeah, well, no Christmas card."
I might try to get a hold of Daryl Schomer, see if he can play this week during the week.
Get a stop shot.
Set something up here, Mark.
Stop shot. Stop. Don't roll forward.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh boy. Them shots are so important. You got to stop at the cue ball, come back slow, and focus on the cue ball, Mark, and go
Yep.
through. You'll have way more success.
Wow. And really, it's because
Oh my
you
God!
got the cue ball on the rail. Got just no angle on that ball. That's unfortunate. It's a little bit of bad luck and a little bit of bad execution too. Man, what a they should have been on the hill there. Holy cow!
He has students lined up, people lined up, and hey, he's really doing good for pool down there. So good job, Billy. Look at this. Couple balls tied up here, though.
Yeah,
You know that's going to happen.
I think the 12 goes by that 7.
Think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Man, tough
I
to
think
see
there's
from
room
here.
there. It's one of those shots where you can't really, maybe not hit it hard, but you can baby it by there. And then you've got the 9 down here, but
All right, Billy, if you go, I don't know if you go on Facebook at all, but I posted it. This one here is a single elimination, and the winner of this will be in the top 4. And we pay 2 places, so this match here, you got to win this match and one more match to get the money. It pays $8,000 for first, $6,000 for second. The tournament is a single elimination, 16 teams, $700 entry, and I have sponsors involved, and there's added money, and yeah, it's a nice little payout for the players. So.
this is a tough table. Man, not only a tough table, but it's like at a really tough time in the match too. Because it's one of those tables where if you do a few balls, you kind of make it easier for your opponent, and you might. It's tough to get out.
Yep.
So once you start making balls, every time you make a ball, you actually increase your chance for your opponent to win the game. If that makes sense, you know, it's one of those games.
You think that 12 goes by that 7?
If that 12 goes by that 7 here, they're going to win this game right
They got a
here.
great shot of getting out if it goes by that 7. Yeah, Billy, the last tournament we had Scotch doubles. The one before this, we paid out $10,000 for first. That was a nice tournament too, Mark.
That was pretty juicy, yeah.
You guys need to do this stuff down in Florida, Billy. Don't make me get something going down there.
Hey, if you need someone in the booth down there, I know a guy with a plane.
Looks like Mark's coming down to my house.
I know a guy with a plane, and I think he knows the road, so I'll gladly come down and commentate a couple.
Wow, can he? Does he have an angle? He can come off that right side rail, come over down by the 5 ball there.
Yeah, the 12. He can get on the 12, but there's a small little window up there. And I think the 15 does it, right? I don't think you're at any other time you're going to be able to get back to that 12 ball from these balls on the table. You have to try to get on it now. You don't have to get up on the rail. You just got to get over by that first diamond on the left side rail. Somewhere in that line.
If he leaves up an angle on 10, he can slide over that way too.
Yep. I think he's going to try to get there now. Oh, he hit this really good.
That was a great shot.
Man, beautiful Willie.
Willie, that was a great shot.
Very nice, very nice.
Now he's got to draw out of this, but he's got to be careful he don't get behind that 2 ball over there.
Yeah, you got to draw out, and then you shape the 11 here, of course. You don't want to get too
Absolutely.
far back in the middle of the table. Get on it, get on it. Oh,
Left on a
boy.
goofy side there. He had to hit a little lower left on that and kind of pull it out of there. You know what I mean? He had to nip it.
This ball goes.
This here's a shot for the match, basically.
Yeah,
really, I'll be honest
yeah,
with
it
you.
kind of is, ain't it? Yeah.
Let's put some guys on the hill.
Careful you don't end up underneath that 4-6.
Jacked up.
Yeah, elevated.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't get a good draw on it, you might get below the 4-6. This is an easy ball to jam, just rattle in the pocket. Oh boy, Willie, I'm glad I'm sitting over here.
We're just fine in the booth, aren't we, Mark?
Yeah, if I was playing right now, that cheesecake might come up because
Yeah.
this is a tough shot here. This is clutch area.
I tell you what, that's
You can't really follow on this ball because if you follow around, you're not going to have a pocket on the 10 unless you get way back up there. I'd be surprised if you can get the cue ball all that way back up there. I'm surprised he wouldn't just try to draw and slide into the 4 ball.
yeah. I like that play too. He's going forward though. He's coming around.
Yeah, he's going to go down to the bottom rail and then over the side rail and try to get the 10, shape the 10 in the lower left.
If he decelerates, so when he does that, he could get hooked on the 4-6 down low.
Yep.
You know, so
Yep.
he's got to be careful.
Get stuck behind him. He can rattle
If
this
he's
ball.
going to try to drop it,
This
he's
is
trying to go forward. It looks
It's
like.
a really easy ball to rattle. And like you said, get stuck underneath that 4-6 too. If it flattens out too much like that.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
what a shot by
Wow,
Willie D.
That was incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a shot.
Well, Jed,
Now, you
roll
just
it
gotta
in.
Be careful. Yeah, roll forward. Roll
Go over to
ahead.
the side
Yes.
rail and take the 8 in the upper right corner.
Yep. Take your time on this one here.
Don't hit it hard. What do you point? Don't point up there. No. No, you don't have to go. You're not going up there.
If he's doing that, he's sliding it to the left
Yep.
and over there.
Just hit some follow on the cue ball, and the cue ball will go underneath the 2 ball into that side
well,
rail.
I tell you what, I think he's got a bigger angle. Look at it, Mark. He's got a bigger angle than we look on the camera here.
There is quite a bit, yeah.
He might have to go to that left side rail and come over.
I don't know if
and
he
play
can.
it in the bottom left.
I don't know if he can. He can't cheat it obviously enough to be able to get underneath that 2, can he?
And really, all he's got to do is hit a center ball shot and
Yep.
come
He's
around.
going to have to go 2 rails. Jed was right. I was completely wrong.
Yeah, if you take a look at it, you know what I mean?
Oh, he ain't going to get there though.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's got a shot at
He's
it.
got a shot, but does it go in the lower right?
No,
Past the 1?
no.
Nope. Now there's some scratch in this shot too. Got to be careful on this ball. There is some scratch. Here's the thing too. That 8 does bank in the upper right corner. It's almost dead.
I think you're right, Mark.
It's almost a dead bank.
Yeah. Here's a bracket here.
I think I banked this ball. Come on, Willie. Hit it good, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, he missed it. Oh, my God. I thought he made that ball.
Wow, they got a great shot at getting on the hill there.
Boy. What a heartbreaker. So many games that were right there for those guys, too. There's so many games for Jed and Willie that were right there, and it's the last ball, the last 2 balls, whatever. Man, oh man, what a grind.
Corey Johnson, Graham Lindgren, table 21.
Ken, yeah. Your daughter's right. She's absolutely right. She's wise. And cheesecake is the greatest medicine. It's like the wonder drug. If it was back to the old carpetbagger days where somebody would roll into town with their little wagon full of elixirs, I would be rolling in with cheesecake and I'd be making bank. That Old West would have, well, the Old West would have been mine. The cheesecake guy. That's what they would have called me. She's exactly right, though, Ken. It's a wonder drug. And Dr. McGillicuddy's does a good job, too, Mark Clyde. I can't argue about that either. That stuff works pretty good, too. That's pretty good medicine. How you been, Mark Klein? Haven't seen you in, a couple hours, a few weeks? One of the good guys, bro. There's a lot of them in pool these days, so there's a lot of good people.
One guy says Jed's cue ball travels more miles than your plane.
Corey Johnson, Graham.
Man, oh man, there's a couple shots, though, that Willie and Jed had if they just went the other direction, converted a couple of those. If they converted, not all of them, just converted a couple of them, this match might have been over. Good shot, Doug. Good control on that one. And I, regardless of how this ends up, I would say this: I've got to give, credit where credit's due. And Doug and Scott showed a lot of grit staying in this one, fighting back into it. They had a lot of things that were going wrong there for a while for them. Scott, early on in the match, did some shots that were just phenomenal and just got screwed off the results. I mean, just bad. And just the pool guys were just, watch this cue ball. Oh, my God. It almost turned in by that point. So this would be 10-8. Oh, that one almost rattled. But we'll see in the ring here soon.
What's that gonna be?
So they got a ball. They got a ball, and they're on the hill. If you are Scott and Doug, things are going good right now. And at one point in this match, well, more than one point, things were not going good. It's such a swing sometimes, this game of pool. It just swings, that momentum. It just, man. The minute it's like going your way and momentum's going good and you're like, whew, boy, this is going good. And all of a sudden, bam, hook behind the ball. Cue ball catches the ball and you get hooked behind the ball. And then all of a sudden your opponent wins that game and then they break and run the next one and break and run the next one. And all of a sudden that match that you had in control over one little mistake becomes, oh boy, I don't know. I think I'm going to lose this match now. It's crazy. But we sure love it, don't we? That's why one of the reasons why we all play this game. But I'll again say it to my dying day that the more we play, no matter what level we are, and to an extent as you get lower rated, I mean, we can all do things better physically, but it's such a mental game. It shifts from the physical aspects to the mental, and we're really battling ourselves at the table more than our opponent. How many times do we all miss balls that we make all the time, right? We do it, right? I'm not the only one. It's almost like that song from Verb, Bittersweet Symphony. That's not life. That's life. That's pool. It's a bittersweet symphony. Now, here's an interesting position. I'm not going to recommend this, but Scott could take this ball, and the cue ball is going to go in a natural path right up towards that left side rail. It'll go right up towards the left of that 7. and you get on the 9. If you don't get on the 9, you can take the 10. But I go after this position here. I'm going to go after it. And that is going to be tough. Oh, he got on the 15. I think he just got past there. Yeah. Oh, that was a weird path in that cue ball there. I think Scott was trying to get over to the left side rail on that, but that line right there on the cue ball, that literally a 32nd of an inch. He's not on that 15. But it worked out very well. It's all right. 9 ball gets you over to the 12. 12 will get you on the 10.
I stepped in at the right time, Mark. It's 10 to 8. Ooh,
10 to 8. But I think we have a discrepancy about a ball being moved.
What?
Yeah.
What were they looking at when he shot the ball
Yeah.
in the path? Is that what they're looking
I
at?
think so, yeah. I think I think Jed is pulling it up on his phone. You may want to head out there. He's placing the ball back. It wasn't a ball I don't think it was a ball went in the path. I think he just moved the ball.
Hey, Austin, what table did I have you on? 2? Cash your card. 1553. You want to flip the light for 2?
What's up, Austin? How you hitting him, man? Good. Well, here we go. Roll this ball in. Straight in 4.5, 5-footer, 6-footer for a 10 ball and win the match. Man, oh man, what a match this was. Up and down for both teams. Just a stress fest. I think I actually aged a few years since this match started. This one was really back and forth a lot. There was a lot of swings in this one. They both teams made some incredible shots, and then they missed some really shots incredibly that you wouldn't believe they'd miss. And that's the beauty of competition.
Boy, look at this right here. Straight in for the cash. Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's taking a breath.
Trust your stroke, Scott. Last thing you want to do is draw back and just put the 5 in between you and the 8, though. Hit it good, bud. Hit it good. Yeah, he hit that ball really good. Floated the cue ball forward.
That was his best shot of the match.
That was beautiful. That was well done. Well done. Well, hey, we're out of here, folks. I hope you enjoyed the match. Hit that subscribe.